Let's play a little bit of Wild RP. I haven't played it since the last time I saw you. When was it? 2 or 3 days ago? I don't know. Oh, fuck. The buttons. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, great. Okay. I think I have to restart the game. To what do I owe this gift, my friend? Banger. People on the VOD are like, what the fuck just happened? Why does he do that sometimes? Is there supposed to be music playing? Oh, for fuck's sake. Gotta restart the game. It's already bugged. Yes! Let's leave, oh, let's get away. Where there's no reason left to hide. No reason to hide. How's everybody doing? It is Thursday evening. I am so tired. It's in my bones. I just can't wait for stuff. Like, does stuff just not stop? Is that like what being an adult is? Like, one day you just fucking start doing stuff that you need to do, and then it just never ends. Oh, got to do that in order to be able to pay for that. Got to make sure I get this done in time for that. That's happening at the end of the month, so I've got to make sure I prep for it. Oh, I've got to work on this thing. Oh, I've got a meeting here. Oh, I've got to call that guy. Or is it just that I live by myself now and I'm a pathetic divorced old man? This is what it is for men, isn't it? This is what it is for men. When you get to a certain age in life and your whole family your kids don't want to see you anymore. The wife's left you. There's nothing left. This is it. This is life. Alright. I want to buy a lazy boy. Completely fucking... Just to complete the look, you know what I mean? I got to complete the look. Oh, thank God. The fucking game... Well, imagine the game just... fucking work. Right, hopefully the stream doesn't keep cutting out and stuff like it was doing before. I'm gonna go down here. I'm pretty sure it's the other stream because of the ingest servers. Afternoon. Rude. Rude. I DM'd. Next person I speak to tonight that doesn't say hello back to me gets fucking shot.
Dragon, whatever the fuck. This is the dirty dragon.
For legal purposes, that was a joke. I would never do that. Never. Let's buy a biscuit box. 2 bread rolls. And eat the biscuits immediately. Got to start the day with a pack of biscuits, you know? And a cup of tea, maybe. Kinda needs more food, doesn't he? Let's get a horse. Glasses, Breton. Can you have that saddle and that hair? Am I crazy? Does this Breton have dreads? What horse have I got? I've got a gypsy cob. I remember. Alright, well. We don't actually want this horse, do we? Get a real horse. The big horse is still out on loan. Get a real one. Yes. I don't see Law in town, and I don't really want to be here, do I? Where shall I go? Maybe I'll go to Strawberry. Fuck this. Fuck this town. I don't fancy starting my evening by just immediately getting robbed. Oh, my back. I sat really terribly the other night. I think I told you about it. It was literally like 3 or 4 nights ago. I just sat in the worst position. I think the issue was that I had done some physical labor. You know when you sort of limber up your body, but then you go and sit in an awkward position, it makes it worse. Like if you're just fucking death warmed up, it doesn't seem to be as bad. But I sat like... me making my desk go up high, I'm sort of going to try and... whatever. Sorry. Yeah, I did some, whatever, the other day. And then I sat on my sofa. The only way I can describe it is like a prawn, right? I sort of prawned on the sofa. Like that was how I sat. And I sat like it for so long. And I could feel that it was uncomfortable. Do you ever sit and like, sometimes like your leg feels uncomfortable, sometimes your back feels uncomfortable. Something's wrong, but you don't move because you're a fucking lazy, disgusting, fat, divorced piece of shit. So you're just like, I don't want to move a little bit. I don't even want to move a little bit. I'm so fucking disgusting. I don't even want to move a little bit. I did that. I did it for a whole movie. And at the end of the movie, I stood up and I felt my back go, no, bruv. You don't get away with that shit anymore. Oh, you think you're 25? Sorry, did you think you were 25? I know you sort of sometimes do think you're still 25, but buddy, long gone. And since then, my back's been destroyed. My back has been destroyed. It's just uncomfortable all the time. I can't sit in a position where it doesn't sort of vaguely ache. Love it. I hate myself for doing it, you know. Because and it's hilarious, it was because I sat like a fucking slob wrong. Oh, come on. What a dickhead. So that's what I did, and I watched an entire movie. It was probably Captain America the Winter Soldier, which is still a fucking absolute banger, and I won't have anyone say anything bad about it. I will not. I absolutely will not. Then again, I'm the type of person that likes Man of Steel, so what do I know? 14 angels and we're sleeping alone in the back of a cave where the rest of us go to feel normal. I call baby up, leave me alone. I'm in pain, but I won't let you band-aid my wound. I am at a stage where I can't seem to handle my own. Dude, bang it. Listen to this song. Oh, you give me a quiet mind and I love you.
I thought it was like Herbie playing a prank on me or something.
Adventures, Chloe Slaughter. Deputy Lorde, Cole took me to the Great Plains and parts of Big Valley. I also got to see some of the desert. If it's tracked down a recipient of the letter, so I'll try and ask some lore today. I wonder if you are about, maybe I could ask your help on learning to fight warmly clay. She just wants to fight me, it's floral fox.
And scheming like the rat in a trap that I am. 3 months, 3 blooming months, I'm stuck in some dingy hole dreaming of...
Hi Ratch, this is a song called Quiet Mind by Blue October.
You know me. Old Creed ain't one to stay down. Nah, I'm a fighter. So when the chance came knocking, I grabbed it like a thirsty sailor grabs a drink. I fought tooth and nail, me against a lot of them. Swords clashing, fists flying, and me heart beating like a drum. And then I stole one of their sail ships, but it was really hard to do all the rigging by myself. So I kind of ran it on some coral and it sank. So then I took the dinghy that was attached to it, and then I floated here for 3 weeks seeing seagulls.
Okay, that's an adventure.
All right. Well, welcome back, I guess. So Sam's in Vizca.
Until before.
Yeah. You missed one.
You need to get yourself cleaned up. Go take a bath.
What?
There's a bath in the welcome center. Go get yourself cleaned up.
Yeah, take a bath.
No, I
Get yourself
need
some
is a
fresh clothes.
haircut.
That too.
Oh yeah, that too.
I hate having hair.
So why don't we take him to Lorde, shave his head, get him a bath, get him some clean clothes so he doesn't stink.
It's Slaughter. I hope this telegram finds you well.
The jobs we got.
Oh, I beat back.
I've taken a
like,
few
day
days off to
after
get my
you
mind off the
ordered
job. I
around.
rode out of state and tried my hand at fishing. I was
Hey,
relatively unsuccessful.
not
Perhaps I
day,
should stick
like,
to reading.
no,
I'm glad Cole is
around.
treating you well. How goes the funding for a
Right,
mare of your
right,
own?
right.
You're still welcome to hold on to him in the
I
interim.
wandered down to St.
I'd happily
Lucia
show you what little I know of
with
boxing and
Lucien.
self-defense. Let me know
Looks
if
like
and
a
when you're
minor.
about, and we'll
I
take some
robbed
time
her
to
and
train.
kidnapped
Yours,
her full of
Lucien,
gems,
Lord.
So I'm already up like $2,000.
Jesus
I
Christ,
responded
you
to
robbed an
Imogen the
entire
other
pouch
day.
of gems?
Of course I fucking did.
Yeah, that Blue October album is fucking great, dude. It's like it's sort because it's an earlier album. The album that made them famous was called Foiled, and that was the album that came out before it. I can't remember what the name of the album is, but it has that song on it and a couple of other absolute fucking bangers. And but I think that album is like a good showcase of like what they're about. They're kind of 1/3 dad rock, 1/3 poetry, and 1/3 just bizarre experimental shit. But they hadn't quite started differentiating between those things. Oh, bloody hell. That took me by surprise. It was unlocked.
Yeah, sorry, I just left it unlocked for Hayes to get in here.
Yeah. Well, I've locked it again. You're trapped. You're under arrest, Hayes.
Okay, great.
How are you doing, Glass?
Yeah, not too bad. I just took Hayes here at Armadillo, see if Vargas was alright. But apparently he's here. We haven't seen him yet.
It says he's in Blackwater.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, he did say he was... Wait, why is he in Blackwater? He said he was coming here.
One in Blackwater,
Changed his
but
mind.
then there's also a situation in Armadillo. Help needed Armadillo. Three men dunking a woman with red clothes in the water hit. They're gonna kill her.
Okay, yeah, that's on it. We should probably get out there. Oh, Vargas is gone as well.
Right, let me clock in.
Yeah. Also, hello. Who's this on the right here?
This door will close. I hate this door.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can just
How many do you guys have?
lock it and unlock it. It'll get a little. There we go.
How many do you guys have going to that?
It's just us two and the cadet.
Alright, I'll clock on and go.
Okay.
Hey, Brennis. Did you mark us as responding? Would you like me to?
I can do it.
Yeah, I did. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. Did you mark yourself?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's just Lord Glass and what's his name? Do you know who that is, Lord?
Yep, that's Rhett Cassidy.
Oh shit, it's Cassidy.
I had no idea either.
Did you just pull out a piece of paper there?
I've got everyone's names written down on a little piece of notepaper in my pocket because I'm absolutely abysmal at remembering everyone's name.
You and me
that's good.
both.
Yeah. I don't blame anyone for it.
All right, off we go then.
Are you a senior cadet, Hayes?
No, sir.
Alright.
I think it was Ani who
This just happened.
shot up
I thought you
and
just say this to glass.
set on
Wait, what?
fire the sheriff's office in Armadillo
Oh, bloody
earlier
hell.
today. So
Is she experiencing another sort of personality episode?
well, I don't know. Oh shit, wolves.
Everyone alright?
Yeah, I think we're good. To answer your question, Lord, I thought that Ani was done with all that, but I guess she isn't. I don't know.
Right.
When we spoke the other day, she said that the whole...
Oh, sorry, my horse is obsessed with yours at the moment, Glass.
Oh, right, okay. Just trying to stay behind me a little bit then, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll cut through the ranch.
Okay.
Heard.
Right, sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said.
I spoke with Ani a week ago now, I think, and she said that
Armadillo.
her whole mother thing was over with, but I guess it's not, because I've seen her dressed in red again, in that corset, so I don't know. I think she's just bullshitting me.
Yeah, or perhaps she's just not aware. She sort of thinks it's over, but perhaps it's a recurring affliction or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. She seemed kind of self-aware about it though before, so I don't know.
Alright,
Let's pick it up a little bit.
picking it up.
Heard. Heard.
Any idea who the people are that are doing the dunking here?
Could be anybody, really.
Okay.
I don't really know too much about the Western gangs these days.
Right up.
Rider scene.
Do you have a body on his back?
Was there a person on the back of his horse?
Yeah, he did. He's coming after us.
Oh,
We'll slow.
slow it up a bit. Slow it. Oh. Oh shit. Is he coming back? Excuse me?
Glass.
Oh, is that?
It's funny.
Ani, what the fuck are you? Who's this? Sir?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, right. What's going on here exactly?
I need a doctor. Really fucking bad.
Okay. Well, let's get you to one then. I'm not sure where Birdie is right now, but we can go to Blackwater and hold you there for now, alright? Jeremiah, would you like to follow us, please?
Yep.
I'll bring up the rear because my horse will not leave Glasses alone. Why's he going so slow? Jeremiah. What is that, a donkey? What are you doing? I'm gonna escort you in formation here. How dare you break formation? You fucking sieve. Pull out a gun. What is this you sent me, Biz? I can't look at it right now. What is it? I'm so confused as to what the fuck is going on. What's wrong with this guy's horse? Is his horse broken?
No, he's right there. I'm just blind. Never mind.
My horse is tired for the moment.
Oh, his horse is tired.
Yeah, I'll stick next
It
to you.
doesn't look tired. That's why I was getting confused. I thought maybe his horse is just absolutely exhausted, but... Normally their head
Careful
droops
up there.
down.
There's that
Alright,
cougar
I'll let
that
him off.
picked that right there.
I'll let him off. Hey, said something that caught us off guard. Okay. I'll play it in a second. VOD watchers, you won't be able to hear it, I don't think. I've routed the sound slightly wrong, I think. I was working and heard it, made me turn the chat. Dude, that's the worst thing ever when you're like doing something and you're like, oh, this is hilarious. I have to go and respond. I have to write something in the fucking chat room now. Because that's hilarious. I also have like the worst time to speak to me is when I raid into a channel, right? Like I'll raid into
So were you
Orcish.
there when this
And he'll be
happened,
like,
or did you
Brad
just find
this,
it like
Brad that, Brad this. And I'm like, oh, I've got my headphones on, but I'm doing washing up. I'm cooking dinner. You know what I mean?
To the opposite.
Alright.
And I have to keep fucking coming back. I don't know if it was you or me, so I shall,
I think Hayes said it was mine, so just check.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, don't talk, stop making me come back to the fucking computer. I'm in another room. I'm enjoying your stream.
Well,
But
this
I
is
need
quite
you.
the conundrum.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who's that running through the fucking town, man? You're trying to take a shit, and Orcish was like, hey, Brad, come and talk to me about this thing here. Hey, guy. Taking a shit. How dare you? How dare you speak to me?
We were in low wolf territory, so I didn't have much time to attend to her.
Bastard. Bastard. Okay. You get 2 attempts.
How's she looking?
She passed out. Rapid pulse. Checking her temp now.
Jesus.
I'm packing her wounds now.
And you said your name was Jeremiah?
Yep,
You have a second name, Jeremiah?
Jeremiah Douglas.
How did you come across Arnie?
I was riding out west, and I ran into a pack of wolves. And as I killed the wolves, I looked over and found her on the road.
By out
she's-
west, where do you mean
she's-
exactly?
Burning up. I'm gonna wet up this rag, set her on her forehead, try to cool her down a little bit. I don't want to send her in a shock.
Like
Yeah, thank you.
like that road where you hang left right after that ranch and going out west. It was right at that T.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
It's only been a couple days since I've been on the crossing, so I'm still learning the place.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. We were actually looking for her, so good timing. Okay. Wonder if they have a roster available around here.
All right, hang on. What What happened here?
Maybe we can get her more comfortable and put her up on the bed.
Yeah, I can help her up.
You hungry? Does he have kids in real life?
No,
Does he have like a toddler in real life? Oh, dude, that's hilarious. It's like that fucking there are
About
two
as gently as I could do that.
two clips from podcasts. There's one where Chris,
Yep, she's all yours.
fuck, Chrissy Chaos says Tupperware. You ever seen that? The Tupperware. He says it with two B's. You can probably Google Tupperware, and they correct him. And then there's another one which is the Backyard podcast where he says like, God, what does he say? He says
Don't look like no wolf attacks to me.
he says something wrong, but oh, dude, it made me laugh
Yeah,
so much, and I
definitely
just
does.
touched my glasses and I hate myself.
Looks like from the rash and the gravel that she was dragged.
You ever consider a career in law enforcement, Jeremiah?
Nope. I haven't considered careering anything at the moment. Just trying to hook up with my sister and go from there.
I don't think you want to hook up with your sister, bruv.
You're looking for something fulfilling and a great way.
I'd recommend not hooking up with your sister. How about that?
Yeah, you definitely seem observant.
I met Ani when I first got here to the crossing. She showed me a couple places.
Ow, watch it.
Oh, good morning.
One's awake.
God, that hurt. Jesus.
Just please don't move. I'm trying to get this clean for you.
No, I reckon they might have some lavender water in here. Get it nice and clean.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to pick that out, to be honest. It's above my pay grade.
Oh, I learned a few tricks when I was working in Texas, but a doctor I am not.
Ooh, Texas.
I know ranch medical growing up on a ranch.
I was a ranger out in Texas, so typically my level of knowledge was stick your thumb in their wound unless you want them to die, and wait for a doctor to show up.
Shit.
Alright, take it easy there. You can sit on the bed if you like. Or lie down.
I'll go see if Birdie's marked.
I can't find it. I was trying to look for the clip, the backyard basement one. Someone else do a Google it. He pronounces one of the words wrong, and it's hilarious. I can't
Nah, I
remember what the
feel like
word
my
is.
face got ripped off.
Yeah, we had a little report come in about somebody trying to drown you, an armadillo. What happened there?
Afternoon.
Everything okay? Doesn't know who I am. It's okay. I'll show him.
Just getting to the bottom of this. Arnie over there was
Sure.
injured in armadillo,
You didn't know
potentially
who it
by
was.
3 assailants.
Santiago piece of shit. You know,
Oh,
Hooper
there you
was
go.
with him.
Yeah,
This is why I hate y'all. Y'all are corrupt. He's just as bad as Darling.
Did you just say Hooper was corrupt?
What do you mean Hooper was with them? I don't think he was a
He
part of this.
watched the whole thing. He watched the whole fucking thing.
Oh,
Okay,
he
you
probably
don't
wasn't
think that
really
he
able
was
to
just
do
trying
it.
to stay out of trouble and...
Fuck that. I'm taking his eye. You heard it. Criminal threat. I don't give a shit. I will find him. I will stab him, and I will cut out his eye.
Jesus. Criminal threats.
Well, that's not going to do any help to anybody now, is it?
Look at my fucking face. Look at my body. I have rash. I am bleeding. I got pistol whipped just for going to a fucking place I sleep at.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm pretty sure it was Hooper who tipped us off on you. You know, we might have not
I
even
still-
come down there if it wasn't for that tip.
Fuck that. I will hunt him down. I'll hunt Santiago down.
You know, we could
Who
do
the fuck
that
is
for you.
Santiago?
You know, you don't have to go hunting for people and just
trust
make things
you.
worse for yourself.
The Del Lobos?
Trust
This
trust
person's on a
everybody
fast trip to
after
get themselves
Miss
killed.
Lacey Darling threatened to
Yeah,
shoot me for something
who's
else with actions, and now
Santiago?
Hooper watching me get
The
dragged,
Lobos.
drowned. Yeah, no. I'm fucking done. I don't trust any of y'all. I don't trust Manius. I don't trust no one. Y'all are just as bad as me.
Is
Want those to get themselves
Birdie on
killed by
the
going
road,
after
Cassidy?
the Lobos? Sure.
Doesn't seem like it, not yet. At least she hasn't marked herself yet.
Okay.
Y'all need a medic, I guess.
She's injured
Oh,
and
yes,
upset.
Mr. Mason.
Yeah.
Ani needs looking
She was
into.
making threats way before this.
Alright.
Well, Glass seemed to think that she sort of calmed down, but not really sure.
Yeah, by calm
Well,
down
let's
you
give
mean
the
shooting
medic
my
some
office
space,
and
please.
lighting my porch on fire? Sure. We'll call that calm down.
Alright, was that recently?
It was quite literally maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ago.
Alright. You allergic to anything?
Mm.
No.
Yeah, we came out looking for you, but you had already gone to Strawberry by that point.
And the little run to the fort. He lost them in there.
Okay. Actually, I have to head out, so. Do you guys need anything
Alright.
from me before I do?
I don't think so, Cassidy. We should be fine. I
Alright.
appreciate the help.
Yeah, of course.
Alright. What do we do then?
Well, we need to get a report written up about on his assault, I guess, and her discovery by Jeremiah. I've already taken a mental note of how he found her, so we should be fine.
I
Actually,
assume she's wanted as well, then, is she?
well, yes, after the whole sheriff's office thing, definitely.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm still learning everyone's names and faces. Could I catch your two names again?
Fuck that shit.
What?
Where we going?
Fuck.
I didn't go too well,
Alright.
did it? Ain't looking a little rough.
Oh, hell.
Oh, fuck. He watched.
I-
That.
I did not
No
want.
one needs a doctor.
Well, that cadet's never going to get our names now. One more secret. Is she trying to escape?
I don't know. I have no idea what goes on through that person's head. It's like, from what I understand, it's two completely different people. She's one person when she takes the mask off. She's someone completely different when she puts it on.
Right.
How in the world does that make any fucking sense?
I understand it's a sort of psychological affliction. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's rather confusing and hard to regulate. That's for sure.
Yeah, I thought a psychological ass kicking would be the answer to it, but evidently not.
I wonder if perhaps that's how she got it in the first place. Maybe she took too much of a knock to the noggin or something.
I have no idea. By yourself, she's not terrible. But now that she's with Custer Frey,
Didn't really
She's gonna
catch a
find
word
herself.
of that, old chap. Sorry.
oh, I'm just saying she's by herself. She's not much of a problem, really. But now that she's with Custer Frey,
Oh, is she joined up with a gang now?
I believe so.
Hmm.
Apparently, she likes Custer because crazy is. They're both crazy. They match each other.
Oh, right. I don't think I've actually ever met the phrase. I've seen a lot of case files about them, but I've not encountered them.
Yeah, I really couldn't tell you much.
Well, I suppose we'll, you know, I'll go and check the tip line around the office, just in case. Hi, Jag. She's angry. She hungry. Yeah, she hungry. And what does he say in that fucking clip? He says something like bread or something like that. It's like, you know, like instead of saying bread, he says bread. And they're like, did you mean to say that? And he's like, say what? And they're like, you said bread. That clip, please God, tell me someone knows what the fuck I'm talking about. And he's like, no, I didn't. It's fucking insane. It's one of the greatest. Mallory Walsh. Apparently I sent a telegram to the wrong person earlier on, but I've told Floral to just pretend that I sent it to the right person because she's a fucking absolute G. My best friend. In real life. And my only friend in character. Oh, this is what I wanted. 11 bullets, please. I feel like I'm going to need more tonight. Feels like one of them nights, doesn't it? $300 in the pocket. 300's enough. Okay, we'll do one little cleanie. Yes, joint gifts. Blender. Backyard. Basement. Blender. Where is it? Fucking where is it? Here it is. Dude, it is hilarious. Why does he say it like that? And he's so confused as well. He's like, "What? I didn't say that." They're almost in character, those guys. They're so funny. Are they like comedians? What are they? What's their deal? Or did they just start a podcast and then they found out they were hilarious? Like, what's the deal with them? I don't know who the fuck they are. I've never actually watched an episode of it. I've just seen so many clips on TikTok. They're genuinely fucking hilarious. Blender. The fuck are they all? Can't hear the conversation. So we dance.
Anything interesting on that tip line?
No. There's a train, I think. So I think we're clear for a moment.
Basically got the full admission that it was them that burned my office.
Yeah. Why did you do it?
He's a vendetta with Law currently. Believes us no better than Castor Frey or the rest of them.
Right. Okay, so the usual.
In their words, I did it because of Tom Hooper. Have to get a lot of wood. Part of me, part of me really hates what they did, but I'm not going to deny it. I do like the smell of burning wood. A good fire.
Yeah. I mean, I do too, but ideally not the office or someone's
Not
home
the
or
office,
something.
yep.
Right. Does gasoline exist yet? It does, right? She's gathered quite the audience. Who are the extra people here?
The one to the left in the blue, I have no idea. I think a friend of one of the doctors or something.
The chap on the left is the guy that got her out of Armadillo and brought her on the back of a horse here.
I see. Okay.
His name was Jeremiah.
The two ladies on the porch looking after Annie. They're doctors or medics. And then the man in the brown leather, that's a cadet.
She bloody injured herself again. Trying to get away. I think perhaps we need to cuff her and, throw her on the back of a horse for her own safety after this.
Of course.
In a skyway. This is my favourite Fall Out Boy song because it was written about me. Hey, Pindon. The level of Murgles was struggling, right? Murgs was struggling through that episode. They're hilarious. Wonder if Mogs felt different after the horrifically damaging net bite. I think she spoke about it on the green room. I don't know. My memory's fuzzy of everything this week. I'll do another check of the tip line, just in case.
Yeah, you got it.
Like all of us just standing around with our sausages in our hands while the crossing burns. I don't know how many people are actually on duty, but it was like literally 3 of us when we left Strawberry. Three people on duty, and all 3 of us just standing around waiting for Arnie to finish monologuing. And I will burn every law in this crossing. Every LAO that stands before me will be reduced to nothing but ash as I rend you a son. Yeah, we get it. But what's your legal name? Lucien every time. I'm going to try and find as many different ways to interrupt those monologues on Lucien as I can when they do that. Not to try and reduce their RP, but just because I just think it'd be hilarious. If they go for too long, basically. Alright, here we go. Jesse Gold in Armadillo. Don't know what that means. Investigation needed at oil fields. Ash. We have visitors again in the oil fields. Drawers have been pulled out, shelves trashed, things missing, another dead animal, and an interesting note left. We're hoping you have some time to spare to come over. This is quite recent. Myself and Lady Cut will be oil fields awaiting your arrival. Okay. I don't really want to get involved in the Silverlight Petroleum investigation because it's pretty extensive and I don't want to get my grubby mitts over it and ruin everything. Wrap it up music, that's Lucien going. Yes, but what is your legal name? A couple of things. We've got one tip from Hooper that says Jesse Gold is in Armadillo. Is that a name that you're familiar with?
Jesse Gold?
Hmm.
Bastards.
Okay. And then something to do with an investigation needed at the oil fields. I think it's something that Glass understands, so I might question him first. There seems to be a sort of an ongoing investigation with the Silverlight Petroleum Company. Sort of a bizarre turf war. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Well, the name I'm familiar with, but the active investigation what's going on is I have no idea.
Yeah, it's the previous tenants of the Milky Hole, I think, and the Silverlight Petroleum Company. An individual called Ash and Lady Cutter are at the oil fields presently. They've requested us to go and look into some possible breaking and entering damage. Put her in cuffs.
Put 'em and wrap 'em right.
My medic.
Probably not. She seems to have more of a grudge of the deputies, but yeah, I mean, well, she's got a grudge with fucking everybody, so.
She just fell over.
Yeah,
she
we'll get her in the office and well, she's wanted right now, so we'll see what we can do, but yeah. Thank you, Birdie, and I'm sorry, trainee, what was your name?
My name is medical trainee Josie Grass. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I hate the
Good
Milky
work.
Hole as well.
Thank you for your help. And yeah, we'll be in touch soon, hopefully.
Yeah, they should.
Well, or maybe not.
Yeah, don't overwork us. You know, don't
Yeah.
go shooting down applicants for us.
Sure. All right. Well, thanks again. See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Be safe. Good day.
Now, I do got a question, Mr. Glass. How often do we just let them kind of walk freely?
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha.
Well, I was gonna wait until she started running, and then I was just gonna stop it. But she doesn't look good on her feet, so yeah, probably best we leave her walk off whatever issue she has.
Sheriff's office is behind you, Arnie.
Yep.
The other way
Come
around.
back. Come back this way.
Turn around. Please don't make us cuff you and have you hobbled back to the office, please.
Do yourself the favor this one. It's a warning.
Alright, do her. She's had enough time. We gave her a good chance. Grab her.
Now's our time to escape.
I reckon I don't think we will be doing that, as you are more than welcome to hop off.
Put your hands up.
No. Glass, you could do it.
Oh, sorry, what? You want me to... Alright, put your hands up. Thank you.
Have a quick look at the...
What the fuck is this? Why do you got blood on you?
Like dealing with the...
Don't question it, I guess. It's about my better job.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
These churros look nice. No, I'm not gonna take them. Alright, inside, please. Thank you.
Sir. Ow, Jesus.
After you, I need to close the door.
I mean, look how extensive this is.
In you go, please.
You know, I've never been held here before.
No? How'd you like it?
This one's pretty cool. Decent.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not as clean as the others, though.
No more clean than armadillo, I'm sure.
Glass, could I have a quick moment?
Sure.
There's a tip there from the Silverlight Petroleum Company about another sort of vandalism situation, which I think you're the
yes.
lead on. I don't know if you want me to go and look into it, or whether we should just wait. I don't really know anything about it.
Well, you can go. I will stay here and finish this.
Yeah. I was going to suggest, I don't think we need 4 people here just for one little Lonnie.
Yes,
let's have a
do.
look.
No, we don't.
Kick your ass, all 4 of y'all.
Of that I have no doubt. But
Okay.
I find that a bit difficult with this separation by bars.
Nah, Vargas.
Yeah, you probably could. I'm not much of a fighter.
It's okay, I'll teach you.
I'm not interested.
This came in 15 minutes ago.
You might as well just go.
Yeah. All right, I marked this as a responding, Lord. I can fill you in on the way.
Yeah.
Got that with you.
Okay.
Stand around.
Do you have space for weapons?
All right, so you admit to burning my office. Oh, that's where you have weapons?
Yeah.
Not sure I'll take them.
Thanks.
I'm not talking Vargas.
Oh, let's do them back.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
What?
I'll see you around, Glass. Maybe
Yeah,
take
see
your
you
horse.
soon.
She's so sassy. Yeah, I think she's quite a good character. She's interesting. She sort of draws quite a lot of, or generates a decent amount of RP. It's quite fun, and she does a lot of it solo, which is pretty hard and pretty scary to do. You know, it sounds like she might have sort of like befriended some gangs and stuff, but I kind of respect anyone that pretty much just plays the game solo. Yeah, I figured it was better to wait for you than just sort of respond and go, because you know the case, right?
Yeah, me and Ryan have been looking into it. How might these be?
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Use us, sorry.
Oh, right. Excuse us. Good lord.
Yeah.
Blackwater's picking up.
Yeah. So I sort of only appraised of what you sort of mentioned before, the sort of brewing tensions and rivalry between the petroleum company and the Milky Hole, or the previous owners.
Yeah. I can't really remember what I told you, so I'll just riff off here, and apologies if I say anything I've already said, but yeah, when Maggie from the Milky Hole left the crossing, Gunther and a few of his friends came in, took over the place, said that he was running a new business out of there called the Oil Slick, under the directive of Lady Cutter and Silverlight. The Valentinians got pissed off, even though I guess Gunther was in every right to do so, seeing as the saloon was available to work out of. Then a few days later, Lady Cutter started to get break-ins at her house in Saint Denis on Million Avenue. She has since moved to Braithwaite, so she's living out of there now with the Braithwaites. and they work at the oil fields out in New Orleans. And so for the last few days, it's sort of been a back and forth between Silverlight and Valentine, where we're getting reports of break-ins at the church and break-ins at the oil fields. So there's a lot going on, and it's hard to keep track of, really, because, well, it's nothing major at this point, but it's just one fucking thing after another that we need to look into.
Yeah, another endless spiral of vengeance and such.
Yeah, exactly.
Retribution. Perceived justice.
Yeah, so the pastor in Valentine, Pastor Beale, believes that Lady Cutter is hiring somebody called Sam to carry out these acts, to, you know, break into the church and commit all sorts of debauchery. And I'm guessing the people of Valentine are getting their fair share as well, but I actually have no leads at this point who is breaking into the oil fields. Could be anybody, really.
Right.
This is the second time or third time, I believe, this has happened at the oil fields, where files have been rummaged through and, yeah.
No prints or anything?
No. Nothing. Hopefully we will have some luck today.
Well, usually if there's no prints, that suggests some sort of professional, someone that knows what they're doing. At least enough to hide their tracks and trail, perhaps.
Sure.
Either someone with a history of crime or a hired individual who does this sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of who
Or
in
just someone who's
Valentine
lucky.
would be doing that.
Right.
Yeah. Can't really think of anybody, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if I know enough people, really. It seems like I run into a new group every single day that are popping up.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, I really don't think the people in Valentine really have the gall to pull off something like this. I mean, you know, I would figure maybe an angry demonstration outside, you know, picket fences, that kind of thing, but not a stealthy break-in operation, you know?
Right.
Hopefully Lady Cutter and Ash are still here. Speak with them.
Always the possibility of an inside job.
Yeah.
Try and
that's what
draw
I'm
the
thinking.
ire, you know, over to the other side. Good way to reap vengeance.
Yeah. I have thought about that, but every time we've spoken to these folks, they seem to want nothing to do with it. So.
Right.
So,
How are you keeping?
yeah, doing well. I've just got Deputy Lorde and Cadet Hayes here with me.
Pleased to meet the both of you. Let me let Lady Cutter out. Excuse me.
Sure.
She does generate stuff like a, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Not just your sort of standard cut and dry criminals. Which we need as well, you know. Not to spit on them too much. I give them a lot of shit in character, but...
First and foremost, Lady Cutter, this is Deputy Lorde and Hayes. I don't know if you have met.
I don't believe so. Pleasure. Deputy Lorde.
Deputy Hayes.
And most importantly, please accept our deepest condolences for the passing of Deputy Olya.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Okay. So, another break-in, you believe?
Yep. Another one of those rats, too, only it got to keep its tongue this time. Shall we?
Yes. Lead the way.
I'm gonna grab a Jeff.
Get off them stairs. Come on now.
Just popped off to grab the Jeff just in case.
Oh, good idea. Follow them through, I'll be up in a second.
Yes, sir.
The sign up there is just one of our, well, someone else running oil business out of this state building. But,
right.
It's unrelated to the insides.
Okay.
Mind the rat there.
Yes, oh, blimey. And, I'm sorry, do you suspect the rat to be part of this, or is it just a common occurrence?
No, that is definitely part of it. It's the third rat that we have received.
Oh, right. I'm a little unfamiliar with the case, so I'll just sort of pick up as we go along. Well, maybe not literally, it is a dead rat.
The previous two had its tongue cut out.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that.
The peach is also from our neighborly, I wouldn't call them colleagues, but yeah, that's been years since the sign was put up outside as well. Oh, Lady Cutter, you have the note that was on the floor as we entered.
Right.
Yes, could we say that, please?
I take it the mess here was not yourselves?
No, sir. The mess in the wardrobe, the rat, the papers being all messed about with, and also the drawers here with stuff missing.
Have any idea what they're potentially looking for? Any sort of sensitive information or anything like that?
No, we mainly keep stock numbers and, well, inventory numbers. Really nothing of importance. I'm not entirely sure what anybody would be looking for around here. Any private papers or anything of importance we keep at our place of residence.
Right.
Lady Cutter, you have any idea what anybody might be looking for?
No, not here. It's not the first time, as especially Detective Glass might remember. It happened for the third, fourth time? I think I lost count.
Yes, I believe this is the third.
There is nothing of value here. Any transactional funds are not kept here. It is just, well, notes of stock, inventory.
I see. What do you make of the note that you found? And could you just remind me where exactly you found it?
Well, it was right at the doorstep, right as you come in.
I see. So just at the door before entering the warehouse here.
Right.
So.
On the inside of the office.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned you haven't noticed anything missing specifically. It just looks like the place has been tossed up.
No. I'm not the one keeping track of the papers. Perhaps if McCarthy was here, we'd notice certain papers missing or not, but I doubt it, and if so, they're not of importance.
Okay. And nothing else out of the ordinary that you've seen?
Nothing that comes to mind other than the mess in here, no.
What did Jeff stand for again? What did Maya say it stood for? Or someone said it. What was it?
I don't mean to interrupt, but y'all mentioned a letter received.
Say,
yes, yeah, you can.
note.
You wouldn't mind holding on to it, actually. I'll do a
Yeah,
once.
absolutely.
Right, shall I do a little once over with the Jeff? See if we can pull anything.
Yes, I was just looking at that now, and there's nothing on the on this side of the room. I'm just gonna check here. We're free to look as well.
Where did y'all receive this note? Was it here when y'all found it, or?
It was here on the floor.
Okay.
Right as you opened the door, it was right in front of you.
Okay.
Do have a partial fingerprint here. It's on the wall.
All right. That's something.
Yes, it is.
Then again, I assume quite a few people pass through here every day. The train going through is so atmospheric. Look at that.
Where was that note precisely, Ash? Apparently we found something.
What, sorry?
Was it on the left of the doorway? No.
Doorway.
It was just here. On the wall here.
Maybe it could have been, You know, forgive me, I might be mistaken. Starting to doubt myself now. Did I find it here or did I find it here? It is a possibility.
Alright, well, I suppose we can look into it regardless. If it comes back with any matches, we can at least question them on, you know, where they were around this time.
Right.
If it's someone that simply works here, then we, you know, at least we can strike that off the list as well.
Of course.
Let me just check my notes here, see if there's anything else I need to ask about. Out of curiosity, have any of you gone back to Saint Denis and the house at Million Avenue since leaving there?
No, we have not. Lady Cutter, have you been to the house of Million?
What? To Saint Denis?
No, you haven't, right?
Not at all.
Yes, we haven't checked there since the break-in, so it might be worth heading back just to see if people still believe that you might be there. People are still working there. Might be able to pull some prints this time, or not.
Well, every little bit helps, I suppose.
Yes, well, I think we need to look at every avenue we can at this point, given the lack of evidence around what's being done to Silverlight? You haven't had any more trouble with the Valentinians?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there might have been. Ash, would you be so kind?
Well, yes, we, had, well, you know about the rumors and they keep on spreading. We had a visitor, yesterday, a cousin of the preacher, claiming to have, heard rumors about McCarthy threatening the preacher. Not the preacher's words himself, she had not spoken to him, apparently. And she had come here with her friend to discuss the matter, which we appreciate, and we assured her that that was definitely not the case. And, well, today we were held up at Rhodes telegram station by herself and her friend again, and 3 other men surrounding us inside the telegram station. It was quite disrespectful and intimidating, and they were saying that one of our people had been trashing up the church, destroying things, which to us is completely unfathomable and highly, highly doubtful. And, well, they weren't too happy about it and said they had eyewitnesses and demanded that we speak to our employee within 48 hours. They didn't say or else, but it was implied. Now, we don't necessarily believe that they're connected. And as far as rumors go, well, we like to believe that we are able to sort those things out by plain and simple conversation. And we are very certain that who they saw was not our employee, and hopefully we'll be able to sort this out with them peacefully. Though, must say, did not appreciate the hostile approach that they had. We've been nothing but respectful, and we have not set foot in Valentine since the rumors started. We really just want this put to rest so that we can go about our business.
Right. And could you remind me again, which employee did they believe they saw?
That would be Sam, sir.
Sam. Now, the last time we spoke, I think you told me that Sam is just known as Sam. Is that still
That's
the case?
correct.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Would you know if Sam has ever put in a citizen registry with us?
I don't think I'm aware.
Okay.
Bobby! I actually think I do a pretty good impression of him just shouting. The fuck is he doing? Everything alright, Hayes?
Yeah, sorry,
You sure?
No, I don't know anymore. It seems my feet have,
You wanna step outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna step outside, get this,
Yes, if not accustomed to the noise, it can be a bit distracting.
Yeah.
I think I got a little jump here.
Understandable.
Could you, well, just very briefly, if you could, just describe the people that were at the telegram station. Did you know their names at all, or any unique items of clothing that they were wearing?
Well, as mentioned, I will gladly tell you the information, and I would just politely like to say that we're open to sort it out with them by talking to them, though we would like for you to be aware, and we would hate for it to be known for Silverlight to, pardon my language, run to law at the very smallest thing. We are business people, and we like to sort things out by ourselves as civilized as possible when necessary. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, yeah. Everything you tell us is strictly confidential.
That said, the two people that visited us yesterday and today were Rex Moody. Her name is. She wears a white shirt. She has black hair. With her is a slightly smaller lady, dirty blonde.
I do apologize. I was not trying to be rude.
You're fine.
And I think she has a mullet. They call her Mills. Just Mills. I do have her telegram number, I believe, but I might have to look through my notes for that.
Do you have your notes on you?
Unfortunately not.
Okay. I believe I gave you my telegram number before. If you could contact me with her telegram, that'd be very useful, just to see if we have her on file.
Right. I'm not sure I got... What was yours again? Forgive me.
It's KD423.
Right, King Detective.
Right.
KD423.
Yes, I remember. Wait, what was it? She's not a sister. She's a cousin of the preacher in Valentine. Was it that?
Yes.
Moody. Right.
Yes, and this preacher, it's Preacher Beale, correct?
Yes, Patrick.
Correct. And I believe Moody has a little bit of an accent. Isn't that right?
Yes, I think so. Right.
What kind of accent exactly?
I don't... Maybe slightly German. I don't know, Lady Cutter. Could it be German?
I was inclined to believe so, yes. Something European.
Yeah.
I see. All right, thank you. Yes, well, I was going to hopefully visit you soon, Lady Cutter, just to go over what me and Deputy Ryan have found out about all this. But I suppose I can tell you now. From what we've gathered from both parties, it seems as though, well, at this point we just have statements from you and from the people in Valentine as well, and these seem to just be building up one after the other, day after day. And it is regrettable that this seems to just see no end. I'm not sure how long this grudge can hold out for, whether it's between the Valentinians and you, or you with the Valentinians, but I would advise, if you could, well, I know you've told me in the past that you have no interest in Valentine. It might be worth reaching out to Pastor Beale, see if you can, finally put the final nail in this coffin and bury it deep, and both of you can move on with your lives. It seems like he has the most concern out of everybody in the town, but I'm sure other people have their concerns as well. But hopefully you can all go back to normal and operate as you see fit.
Well, it is a hope I share. We've kept away from there forever, basically, since all of that happened. I'm quite frankly concerned after what just happened earlier today to even be around him at all. Not that I'm afraid of him, but those that went out on his behalf, or for him to protect him, I don't know anymore. This is getting ridiculous at this point.
Oh, I forgot to sorry, I just had to mention the 3 men that were with him at the telegram station. There was a man with a beanie, broken jeans, torn jeans, a man with a big beard, a British accent, and another man quite intimidating looking, and he was being very, he was grinning and saying "ride safe, y'all" and stuff like that when he was leaving. I'd never seen those people before as far as I know. What about you, Lady Cutter? I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No, I haven't, but what did Moody say? At least one of them is always in Valentine, or most of them, so...
Yes, based on the description, I think I might recognize one of those people. I'll see if I can run into him. Yes, well, we will, as always, continue looking into this. This is still an active investigation. Me and Ryan and the other deputies, we have no plans on attempting to close this prematurely. We'll still cover all angles, and if anything comes up, we can burn these bridges when we get to them. We've picked up this print today, so hopefully we can match this back with our files in the offices and see whether we can pick out anybody. And as always, we'll update you as the investigation develops.
Yes, thank you. That is most appreciated.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm at this point worried. I believe we mentioned earlier, but this is mere assumption. Naturally, we have no facts to go upon, that others might try to impersonate some of us. I'm quite sure Sam wouldn't have done such a thing. It's no secret that back then McCarthy and myself did what we could to assist the church. Valentine, we took care of some repairs after it was shot up during a botched wedding, and me now going out of my way to damage it is against what I stand for.
Yeah, there have been rumors about myself going knocking on different businesses' doors and offering money to speak well of Silverlight, whereas, well, I've been doing no such thing, I assure you that.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I'm sleepwalking.
Well, that might be a little far-fetched if I could presume an end point of that. Okay, well, I think we have everything we need. Allow me to just clear up some of the mess in here, and we'll be on our way.
Thank you so much. Please take all the time.
Thank you.
I'll take the back half here. I'll try and move some of these papers around.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take this red.
Gentlemen, we are heading out. I'm taking Lady Cutter home to rest. Thank you so much for your time, and take all the time you need around here.
Yes,
all right, thank you.
Yes,
Thank
most
you very much.
appreciated. Thank you for your service.
Thanks again.
I actually don't know how to get to this one. Oh, there we go. Apologies, Hayes. I need to get there.
Yep.
All right. Should we head to Valentine?
Sure, yeah.
I do have that note on me if you want it.
Yes, can I take that off you?
Yes, sir.
Is the old lady played by the person that plays Soft? I don't think so. Soft is
I have a feeling.
fucking what's his face?
Place there, but it's probably not gonna.
I don't know who plays Lady Carr. I've only met her twice. Once just now on Lucien, and once on Levi. She was like weirdly there during the ritual when Levi had his curse removed For some reason, Lady Cutter was there. No idea why. She was just hanging out with Quinn and Gwen, I think.
Back to Valentine then.
Now watch there having been like 6 bank robberies and shit.
See what I mean by how confusing a case this is?
Yeah.
I could not really make heads nor tails of it, or at least, you know, in order to get a direction in which to head to begin the investigation. It's tough.
Yeah. I have some ideas just based on what's been reported already, but yeah, it's just one thing after another. At least we have a print this time. I'm hoping it links to Pastor Bill, but if he had any sense, he would have gotten somebody else to put that note up.
Is there a time of day in which this seems to be happening in a recurring way? Perhaps you could send an undercover in, pretend to be a worker.
Yes, well, it seems to be happening usually just before I get on duty, so
So it's you.
yeah, I suppose it is me, that's why I'm on this case.
Right.
But, yeah, not too sure. I think if anybody saw somebody lurking around the oil fields, they'd be put off by doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's been a while since we've had a break-in like that. I think the last one must have been a week ago by now, so. I think that was Red.
Not really paying attention. Not necessarily clocked on either.
Well, you missed the fun over at the oil fields. It's our good friend Silverlight back at it again.
I mean, I did see that tip. I released someone from the medical office as well. But what's happening over there? I'm curious.
You remember the break-in that they had a little while ago? Found a rat in there, boxes turned up. Pretty much exactly the same thing. So, get a print. So, hoping to find that match now. Grab a tag here.
They have a number of people that are interested in him.
Yeah, that's the issue. Alright, apologies, Hayes. We're going to have to go into paperwork mode now, so.
That's alright.
This is John Squire on this track. It's a Liam Gallagher track. It came out like a couple months ago. And he just randomly put out a fucking track with the guy. So this is the guitarist from the Stone Roses. And it's so good. It's such a good little blend. Oh yeah, so but Biz, the person that plays Soft is Tonixian. You know who that is? Yeah. He plays Deputy Solomon Graves, who's the one that looks like Abner. People always confuse with Abner. A real old school rock band. Yeah, well, that's what the Stone Roses are, aren't they? I'm not like the biggest Stone Roses fan, but they have a unique sound. I really like. This is a good track. I don't like everything Liam Gallagher puts out. You know, Oasis are definitely overrated, but they're in my blood, so I just couldn't. You know, can't do anything about it. Another banger. Nothing but bangers in this playlist, and you know it. I'm just going to swing down to the Telegram station. I'll put a tip in that we're here as well.
Alright, thank you.
Listen to this. Taking heroin. Another one that sounds like it sounds like a Pink Floyd song or something, doesn't it?
Here, mister.
Oh,
A man was waving his gun at me.
Oh, okay.
Do not go out there.
Well, I'm Deputy Lorde. Do you want to give me a description of this chap?
Oh, well, I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
Okay.
But he's out there, mister. I just hope he doesn't harm no one. All I was trying to do was spread a little bit of joy on him.
Right. Okay, where was this?
He was literally right over that ridge.
Okay.
Like about 30 seconds ago.
Alright. I won't, I just so happen to be going that way. I'll take a look.
Okay.
See if there's a fucking... It's that fucking bandit who shot me in the back. Almost paralyzed Lucien. 100% by the way, it was that guy's fault. I'm telling you right now. The guy in the white hat was winding someone up and the guy was like, get the fuck away from me with a gun. Into a world of the unknown. Alright, well. No brandishing charge for you today, sir. You get away with it. Just this once. A chap in a purple jumper and a white hat. I think I know who's the real culprit here. Let's find out who you really are. It was bloody Jack Kettleman all along. I should have bloody known. Jack Kettleman put on loads of weight. Oh. My friend. Right, let me send in the tip before I forget. I'll be around in an hour or so, which was, that'll be in like 15 minutes or so. Oh, with no voice. Alright, hang on, let me check. Chloe Slaughter. Oh, I did. I literally just fucking telegrammed the wrong person. Hey, what's up, Table Story? I enjoyed the conversation with Cord. I always miss the end of it, but it's usually my. I put it on and listen to it when I go for a walk in the morning. What a lovely boy he is. Sweet Cord. Remember to tune in tomorrow for the Shill show, but it's gonna be a real doozy, a gacha adventure. Miss Slaughter, I wouldn't necessarily call it training. I'm certainly not qualified, but I am happy to take some time to try and help you out with the basics, of course. Let me know when you're available, so long as the crossing isn't suddenly on fire. I shall clock off duty and we can meet. Yours, Lucien, Lorde. I have created 50 bosses and 25 quests. I know. I've seen a lot of Wax work process for this, and it's fucking insane, by the way. Yeah, you don't want to miss it. It's not just going to be your standard Shill show. This one's going to be fucking cool.
Looks real bad. What of your dessert? Lawmans. She got shot by another fellow when chasing meat. She got one to the neck and one to the chest.
All right.
I tied her my shirt around her chest, and then I put my bandana around her neck loosely.
Okay.
He's bad.
Hayes, can you see if there's a medic in
Yep,
town?
yep.
And if not, send for one.
I had a fella from Emerald send a tip in, but
is this
maybe another
Boswell?
one would be good. Yeah, it's Boswell. He got fanned down by someone when she was chasing me.
All right. What was your name, sir?
That don't matter right now.
All right, Boswell. It's me, Lorde. We're gonna get you some help. Have you done anything to pack these, or just sort of thrown them into
I
a
wrapped
horse?
my shirt around her chest and I wrapped my bandana softly around her neck. Just enough for her to catch blood.
Yeah, you're gonna be all right. Yeah, looks worse than it is, Boswell. All right.
Don't lie to her. It looks real
not-
fucking bad.
Yeah, not helping.
You look like you're gonna die.
All right. Well, thank you for bringing her in. You can make yourself scarce now.
All right. Never a pleasure to see you, Lord.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you'll be very pleased to know that I am an abysmal doctor, but I've got great bedside manner. All right. Right, we're gonna get you a proper doctor here. I don't know if I want to be removing this stuff. Alright, I'm gonna sort of, I suspect that he has not done a great job here. This might sting a little, but, you're made of tougher stuff, alright? Yeah, okay. Don't suppose you've got any medical training, Hayes?
Not around these parts. I got a little bit back from my ranger days, but that's about it. Let's see what we can do.
Alright, this is gonna bloody sting, alright? Grit your teeth. Yeah. One way to drink it, isn't it?
Alright, what kind of injuries we looking at?
A couple of bad gunshot wounds, yeah.
Alright. Any in the extremities?
I'm not sure how bad some of these are, but she might have one to the lung, which not great. You sent a telegram, yes?
Yeah, there's one being sent.
Okay.
Alright, if there's one in the lung, let's see if we can find something. Take care of that. Make sure it don't turn into a second chest wound.
All right. Can I scroll up what she said? What did she say again? Gunshot wound to chest and neck.
I'm
Afternoon.
so sorry. I just wanted to make sure she arrived here safely because I was a little bit confused.
All right. Yes, Deputy Lorde. She's here safe. We're just gonna wait on a medic to arrive. Did you see what
Do you
happened?
know who was coming?
No.
Wait, did one of you bring her?
No, some other chap brought her in.
Who's Deputy Butter?
Deputy Butter?
Is that an actual deputy?
Not one that I've heard.
A man with the mask brought her here from Emerald.
Yeah, I saw the chap that brought her in.
All right. We just arrived as he was putting her on his horse, so we didn't really see much.
Right.
But I just wanted to make sure she was all right.
Okay.
It's all right. Breathe the best you
Can I
can.
do
Just stay
anything?
with us, all right?
Unless you have any sort of emergency medical training. Not sure.
No, my sister does.
Right. Yeah, I think I saw her in Blackwater earlier on.
Well, I'll go send her a telegram. Can't hurt.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right.
All right, where are these other ones? I got pressure held on these on this lung right here, but if she's got other ones, we're gonna have to start sticking. We're gonna have to start holding up that blood.
Yeah, I've packed them up. I'll sort of I'll gently hold her hand here, but I don't want to put too much pressure on her throat.
Yeah. Here, do me a favor. Swap your hand with mine on this lung. I'm gonna start checking on this throat.
All right.
Do you need any assistance?
You trained doctor?
No, I'm not.
All right, do me a favor. Just stand by. We might need an extra set of hands.
Okay.
Right. Well, you're looking all but brand new, Julia, so don't you worry. Won't be too long now. We'll have you fixed up. Sounds like you've got some payback to reap as well. Wouldn't want to steal that from you, so you just hold on there. Keep breathing.
All right, we're going to see if this bleeds through. If it does, we got a different issue at hand. It's nothing I can fix up.
Right, yes.
We're going to hold it for a second. Give it about 15, 20 seconds to check.
Right as rain, soon enough. Gentleman behind me, what was your name, sir?
Mallory. Mallory Walsh.
All right.
I'll send her a telegram just in case she's off duty and she still checks her on.
All right.
All right, it looks like it's holding pretty good. Should be all right.
There we go, look at that. You'll be just fine, just sort of grit your teeth. And I'm assuming this stings. I mean, it wasn't too long ago I was bloody laying there with a nasty little hole in my back, so... I'll get you something for the pain soon enough, but I don't want to hazard any guesses. Might make you see strange things. Too much of that morphine.
Can she hear us?
Yes.
You better get through this because I got a bottle of chocolate milk ready for you.
Oh, bloody hell. Look at that.
I'm pretty sure I got some banana bread left too.
Now you're just making me jealous.
That sounds really nice, actually.
Don't try and talk, dear. Just hold still. Mallory, will you pop next door and grab one of the other deputies for me? Or Phyllis, one of you.
I can.
Thank you. You say his name was Mallory? This guy got a medic character on a different one.
I can go have a look. Yeah.
All right, we got. I mean, she's bleeding, so that pulse ain't too great, but it's steady. It's reliable. Should be all right.
There's no one in the office. I sent Lucas to go look at the telegram station.
Oh, okay. Did Glass and Ryan leave? Hayes.
I think their horses are still there, but I don't see anybody.
Okay.
I sent Tip both a lot and medic.
That's Ryan out there. Right? It was Ryan, right? Yeah. But I can't remember everyone's name.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Just think, these are easy to hide scars. You ain't got to have an ugly mug like mine. Oh, no, now's not the time for laughing. Just keep breathing for me, all right? I'm sorry.
Bloody hell, chat. You're too
Hey,
funny
laugh,
for this
laugh.
job.
Yeah.
Do I even want to know what that is going on outside?
No, we got other problems right now. We'll figure it out after.
God, is there more people hurt?
Alright, well, nobody come in here. We're busy.
You're going to be all right. Just keep breathing for us, all right?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hey,
Happen to be a doctor.
I found the other deputies in the church with that Arnie woman.
All right. Yes. Leave him be then.
Yeah, I told him you were down here, and he said he's gonna come when he can, but she seemed insistent he stay.
Yeah, it's okay. I merely wanted to see if someone could check whether we've got medics on the way. We can check the tip line. So it's not something that I want to pull him away from an active investigation from.
That's all right. We can get a few more minutes. I reckon the local doctor be about ready.
Wait, I'll get out the way.
Thank you, sir. You have unfortunately messed up this very nice shirt and vest, Boswell. My apologies. If you need the cash, I can front you a few dollars. You can replace it later.
Do you think I should be sending a telegram to Tim's?
Tim's?
They're a little testy sometimes.
I'm sorry, to whom?
Augustine Timms?
Are they around?
Who the fuck is it?
I don't know.
Oh, bloody hell.
I guess it couldn't hurt.
I can look after her if you need to look after that. Should be all right. Mallory, do me a favor. Come here.
Yes, sir.
I need you to do is I need you to take. You see where he's holding that pressure right there on her lung? I need you to take over that for me.
All right. I'll be 2 moments.
Oh, sorry.
All right. What's
Sorry,
what's all
Lord.
these gunshots?
I have no idea.
Did I hear gunshots or am I losing my
He
mind?
might have done. I mean, all the locals
Yeah.
just ran over that way, so they must have been.
Boswell's down in there. She's quite badly injured.
Jesus Christ.
I think I heard some shots, so
Yeah.
she's
The
stable. And
locals
I
are
think
just
away,
remote.
but I want to see.
Do anything. Thank you, by the way, for just standing there.
The fuck?
I didn't get shot, did I?
Everything all right? SCSD.
CSD behind us.
Do you like
Hello?
do something?
Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. Everything all right?
Nope. They just shot
Nope.
us.
Right. Who's they and who are
Okay.
you?
Well, the fellas with the funny hats on.
The funny hats.
These
Somebody
two are
else.
coming with us
And why are you taking them exactly?
because they drew and tried to kill us.
I didn't draw.
Yeah, I don't think this one through.
Doesn't matter. She's with the people who did.
No,
She
this
got a fucking
person,
mouth on her.
that person on the horse shot her. Yeah, none of us
That's
shot her.
not
This
true.
cabron.
Put her
Right,
on the
well, we
horse.
can't just let you take innocent people,
You've
or...
no fucking choice.
Oh my.
Mhm.
All right. You at least want to give us a heads up on what this is all about. Is that all that happened? They pulled a gun on you?
Respect.
He had a problem with the way we were talking.
Oh
He
right.
had a problem. He said we were the ones having an attitude.
Right. Well, that's how uncreative of you, chaps.
Right.
Is that really
You
all
got
it is? You're
3
going to
fucking
kidnap these
seconds.
people?
You got 3 fucking seconds to turn around and walk away before I put a bullet in you, Blondie. 1, 2,
Why don't you just fucking leave town?
3. Good. Bye.
Didn't even fucking draw.
All right. Yeah.
The fuck are they? Is that Del Lobos?
That's Del Lobos, yeah.
Okay.
We've got enough on our plate in there. We're going to have to just send a tip.
Yeah, fine.
Who was that on the horse, did they say? Who have they got? Who are they kidnapping?
No idea.
Okay.
3 people.
Yeah, and they're heading northeast, probably north out of town. Right, I'll go send a tip and...
I'll check on bar as well.
yeah, can you see if the medics are responding to the tip?
Yes, I'll check online.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Dude, I love pissing him off so much. It's so fun being like, oh, how uncreative. Well, you got 3 seconds or I'm going to shoot you, but... Hurry up. Excuse me, honey. I call her Arnie, like Schwarzenegger. I love it so much. I get so tilted. It's the easy. Criminals that are just like...
Yeah, we might want to head
There-
out.
There wasn't Blackwater.
Criminals that are just like... You said that in the wrong tone of voice, you know? I'm like, oh, okay.
Lucian,
Yes.
I'm about to send a telegram to Tim's. Do you think...
I have no idea who that is. I'm so sorry. I didn't understand it.
I think they're either partners or really, really close. Something like that.
All right. Well, yes, if you'd like to, it's entirely up to you. Feel free to do so.
Augustine is also a deputy. A senior deputy, I think.
Right. Yes, if you'd like to, you can do that.
Mm.
How many were there? 4?
Got it from a ranger.
Del Lobo, shots fired, kidnapped 2 Valve. 4 Del Lobos engaging in a shootout with another group, kidnapped 2 of them, flee Valentine North. Thank you, fellas. Didn't want to interrupt the scene. No, you're good. It's fine. You can give me money whenever you want. Thanks, Nikki. I do quite often miss subs and stuff on this channel because it's quite quiet as well.
Hey, fella, you some kind of lawman or something?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Deputy Lord.
Okay, there's blood all over the saloon, and apparently 2 people just got taken.
Yeah, I've already sort of responded to that. We saw them out of town.
Okay, and about maybe 15 minutes ago, there was some fella asking how he contacted the medical department, saying someone was hurt near Emerald. I had a good look around, but I didn't see anyone there. But
All right.
just
Yeah, it might have been the. There's an individual in the medical office at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm appraised of it. Thank you very much, sir.
No worries. You take it easy.
Yeah. It sounds like heart. You wouldn't happen to be the son of a sheriff? All right. What's the status?
Local doctor's working. We're working on a blood transfusion right now.
Okay.
Take 5, Lord. Thank you for the help.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm going to go grab a glass of water and take a moment.
Yeah, please do.
I love winding them up, the criminals. I do want to play a normal crim like that, though. You know, just a sort of like violent, annoying guy who just gets annoyed at stuff. Romano robbed their loan outside Blackwater. Lancaster was stopped by a group of 6 on horses, all sounded young and whiny. 4 men, 2 women who robbed me. Blonde hair, young face, white shirt, whisper, headed east. Great. Lady deputy down. So we don't have any medics on the way, huh? No. What are the medics up to, man? Busy night. Grab a D&D session. Nice. I'm actually gonna take him round to this thing and have him splash his face with water. Not a big fan of having people point guns in his face over nothing. The only way that you can defeat these characters as law, because you can't like run up to him and pull out a gun and shoot him, you know what I mean? And you basically are just not allowed to win any gunfight, or you just get in trouble. You get fucking... Someone will cry at you about something in a DM. So the only way you can win is by just give him a little lashing of the tongue, a little something. How uncreative. It's the only way. It's the only way Lorde can get back at him. You know.
Because they're close, I think, from what I
Oh.
understand.
All right.
They're
I
just
didn't
trying
know
to get
that,
anybody
sorry.
here.
Oh, thank you for doing that anyway, Phyllis.
I think it would be good for her to see somebody she, you know, or lots of people's like that.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, Lord, can you check if anybody's responded to the tip?
I did. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is anyone. There seems to be a few things going on at the moment.
Jesus.
Must admit, this is entirely my fault. All of it. I made plans this evening. Shouldn't have done that, should I?
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
Yeah. My apologies, Boswell.
I don't know how bad she's looking.
Oh, she ain't too bad.
Can I stand up now? Is the transfusion over?
Wait until we got this all patched up.
All right. God damn it.
Need to catch up. CJ kidnapped again? No, I don't know who that was. It was like two... I don't know if they're just civilians. They did the thing... I mean, the criminals did the thing that they do where you speak to them in the wrong tone of voice and they're like, I don't like your voice, so I'm going to kill you. You know? That's not a criticism on the roleplay, by the way. Everyone always thinks I'm criticizing people's roleplay like I didn't do that for like 6 months on Rufus. Just FYI. But like, yeah, the Del Lobos gave him a like, I don't like your tone of voice, and fucked them up. Oh, the case file. Oh, right. Yeah, CJ. Yeah, no, that wasn't today. I don't think. And they so then they got into a bit of a gunfight, or like they drew on them, and then they ended up shooting them. And then the Del Lobos took them away on a horse for some reason. I don't know what the Del Lobos are up to. I don't know what they do. They might take them away, cut some eyes out or something, you know.
All right, it looks like he's got that all patched up, nice and clean. Should be good to stand up, Glass.
All right.
All right, can someone grab a medical bag? Help her.
Yeah. You mind scooting aside? Nice. Thank you.
Cameron's in Rogues. No one responding to this. What's everyone doing? What's going on? No one's responding to anything, but we have loads of lore on, right? Where is everyone? Who are all these people? What are they all doing? McGregor, Manius, Vargas, Wagner, Beaumont, Mockerman. I don't know who these are. Levi Mockerman. Reese, Berry. Who are all these people? Where are they? What's going on? Oh, Do we need to be concerned? Are they all fucking dead somewhere? Just having a nice bowl of porridge. People don't realise that you and I both grew up around people that would literally pick fights with us if we look at them weird. They think we're judging when we know people that are actually like that. Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, also, I'm cursed because I have this tone of voice at all times. So when I say, you know, even when I say things that I'm just completely fucking around with, I say it and people think I'm being serious because I say everything in the same tone of voice. Which to me is hilarious. But most people think I'm just being
Few
serious.
days better rest and should be
And everyone
right
takes everything personally. Says the guy that spends all day taking every single Twitch chat comment personally, but you know what I mean. I've never said I'm not a hypocrite, okay, guys? Remember going to my county fair and having people purposefully stare holes in me as soon as I looked over at them, they'd want to fight me. Yeah, I know, yeah. Right. My dad. It was my dad. My dad did it to me.
Stuff on your mouth, man.
Have you said, are you hungry? God, I want to so badly.
I think you can just get that for him.
Yeah.
Did you rob the gunsmith? On my law character? Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go and do it right now. Is that red-haired guy a husband? I don't know who that is. I don't know why he's here. he's just watching like it's a soap opera for him. I guess people would probably do that in 1903. What else are you going to do? There's no TV. You're not going to go and watch Invincible. This is me making it about me. Yeah. Look, you've had all eyes on you all night already on Table Story, okay? This is about me now. He's got the jitters, yeah, he's got the, whatever that stance is. Someone creeping around down there, it's all good. Wanted posted for Sheriff Chevalier. There's a poster here for Sheriff Chevalier. Wanted alive to be taken to Van Horn here at the Emerald Station. Jesus Christ.
And to see these updates. What's going on exactly?
Yeah, I don't know. There's quite a few people on duty, but no one really responding to much, so I don't know if there's something else afoot.
Lord, you did see that they captured 3 people, right?
Oh, was it 3? Bloody hell, I thought it was 2.
It seems like, yeah, they had 2 people on the back of the horses and they took that woman. It's fine though, I mean, we can just update that in the file. Romano's robbed as well. Damn it.
Right, I just thought the other one was one of them. So there was 3 of them and 3 people they took?
Seems like it, yeah. Well,
right.
Was there 4 of them?
That's what I was trying to sort of ascertain. Hello, sir?
Where did I put my keys? Yeah. Oh, right here, but...
Sir, you do not live here. This is the sheriff's office.
Thank you so much. God, I couldn't find the keys for the longest time. I don't know where they keep trying to move them and what's not. They keeps taking the keys and they keeps moving them and locking the doors to the hotel room. I understand.
Well,
Thank
yes.
you so much for bringing me in here, though, and letting me in. That's real kind of you. Are you
Right.
staying here in the hotel, too?
No, I actually work for the hotel. Would you like me to show you to your room?
Oh, that'd be just dandy. Well, that's real nice.
Well, right this way, sir, please.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. It's so nice.
I thought it was another fucking body. I was about to lose my mind. Now, how many Del Lobos was there? There was one carrying someone, one with a person on the back. There was like 5 of them, actually, I think. Was there 4 or 5 of them? One... I think it might have been 4 of them, actually. How are we looking?
Oh, she's stable. Local doctor just left. She'll be all right. A few days rest. Just trying to get her awake now.
Okay. Are they admitting her to one of the wards?
No, but a few days rest.
Okay.
I reckon a friendly face might be the one she wants to see when she wakes up, though. She don't know me.
Well, I suppose I can stick around.
This is Boswell.
Yeah.
She knows me, kind of, and I give her chocolate milk every day.
Every day?
Bloody day.
She said it was really important to her.
Yeah, I'm in the medical office. Sorry to shout at you right there.
No, you're fine. Oh, I mean, yeah.
Julia? You alright? Me, Lucien.
Hi, Lord.
Yeah, try not to wiggle around too much.
I'm not dead.
No, of course not. We're made of tougher stuff than that.
Is that why you said your name Lucien instead of Lord, so I didn't think I was dead?
Yes, that was actually precisely why. I've got to be very careful with this name.
Yeah.
With great power and all that.
Okay.
Well, Boswell still has your sense of humor, I suppose.
Yeah.
Dean, I have something to give you.
Hey, worry about yourself right now.
No, I have something. Ow, I have something to give you.
Well, it can wait.
No, I can't. Come on.
Bloody hell.
Okay.
Let's step outside.
Hey.
Alright, good job, Hayes. Bloody good
Thank
job.
you.
Hi there. You want to leave?
Mr. Mallory, I do appreciate your assistance.
Yeah.
No, because I'm like, look,
I didn't want to see anything bad happen, so.
I got it.
Absolutely. Now,
Oh, all right.
you don't mind me asking,
Thank you.
You were at Emerald Ranch when this occurred?
No, I was just in town. I saw.
Lord, there is so much shit going on right now.
I know. Chaos has begun.
Since you last left the tip line, look at all this shit.
Oh my bloody god. Hello.
Hello. Well, I think we should head to Emerald. It seems like there's 5 fucking things going on there right now.
Yeah, alright, should we just do that?
Yeah, I'm just
Joey,
marked
we
as
don't want to do the deal with the people that are at O'Crae's. Has that been dealt with?
There are people
I have no idea.
The four
One
Del
of many.
Lobos that have kidnapped.
Oh, that's got to be them. Yeah, that's them. 4 men with 3 injured people. All right, let's do that.
Okay, let's head up there. Us 4 then? Happy with that?
I'm good with it.
Yeah, we've got 2
Okay.
cadets out there, but I don't know if they're going to want to come to this. They gave me 3 seconds before they were going to shoot me, so...
I'm sorry, you two. Could I get your names? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I've already marked us as responding, but I
Oh,
am
great.
Knox Beaumont.
Knox Beaumont. Okay, I have no idea who you are. It's nice to meet you, Detective
good name.
Glass. It is,
Howdy,
isn't it?
name's Lee Mockerman. Good to meet you.
Mockerman and Beaumont. All right, I'm Lorde. A pleasure.
Good to meet you,
A
folks.
pleasure.
Fresh meat, Lord.
Oh, bloody hell. Is that right? You two have just got the badge?
No, we're
deputy
transfers.
transfers, rather.
Oh, transfer. Okay, perfect.
I don't ever
Well,
want to be
soon
referred
pretty
to as
fresh.
fresh meat ever again.
All right,
but,
we want to
you
go
know.
this way,
Okay,
right?
well.
We're going to O'Craze?
To O'Crease?
Oh, crazy. Yeah, sure.
I'm guessing this is our cadet.
It is.
What's your name? John Hayes. Pleasure to meet you, Knox Beaumont.
Ain't no craze, just North Emerald Ranch.
O'Craze is the lake north of Moonstone Pond. Is that right?
Yeah, just about there.
Yeah.
Northeastern of Moonstone.
There's a little cabin there. I think that's where they're holed up. Let's pick it up.
I believe it. Picking it up.
We're going to get shot to bits. Fucking see a thing. Look how good of a horse rider I am. Did they suck? Come on, boys. Come on now, boys. That boy. Rest here.
Resting up, resting.
Racing horses.
She got shot in the throat and the chest.
Oh, jeez.
These chaps are going to be violent, so we should probably be prepared for... Oh, we're probably going to want to roll in with guns out class. I mean, I suppose your call. but-
Probably, yeah. Well, I mean, seeing as they were about to shoot you earlier, I don't think we should give them any favor.
I mean, they shot
These are
these
the-
chaps with kidnapped folks, or rider,
Right.
with over a tone of voice. So
I see. And these
Be
are the
prepared.
Lobos.
Correct.
almost
And how does she
certainly,
know the
but
rules of engagement? You know,
Yes, ma'am.
don't go to Emerald Ranch. Go to Valentine. There
Time to
might be
summon
some problems
Faircrest.
happening at Emerald as well.
Yes, ma'am.
rider.
Good on you.
Rider.
Everybody rested. We good to pick it up.
Give me a bit more.
All right.
Got
Maybe a few
heavy
more
ass horse.
minutes.
Sorry, these fucking rocks, man.
Oh, you're okay. No need to apologize.
So I wonder if they've picked up another person along the way, if it is the same group.
No, I think I
I don't think
miscounted the
so.
kidnapped folks.
Yeah.
I only counted
Oh,
the ones
There
that were
was 3
injured.
originally.
Oh, was there 3? Oh, okay. I thought it was only 2.
No, Lord just miscounted. I mean, it was a pretty tense situation, and it was raining, and they were all wearing black.
I think it's 2 groups. I don't know who the other. I don't know if they were just patrons of the saloon or if it was another group or what.
I figured those 3 were just friends that they seemed to have a disagreement with. But could be wrong.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, they said they wore silly hats, so that probably was all they
Yeah,
needed to
some
do.
fucking reason they gun them down and put them on the back of their horses, huh?
Well, I'm sure some twisted folk will just use whatever reason they can to justify violent actions.
Yeah, I guess.
Not seeing much of anything.
They better not have moved on. So
Maybe the horse. I see
Hey,
movement
Hayes.
inside the cabin.
Hello, Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department.
Hola.
Hello, sir.
Hello again.
Welcome. You're interrupting a business meeting right now.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
See, come on out. Tell them that we're just discussing business.
Well, hello. How's everybody doing tonight?
Howdy. Yeah, we're just discussing business. Fuck that.
All right, you won't mind if we come in and take a look around then?
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Ahead.
All right, very well. Well, hello. It's good to meet you folk. My name's Lee Mockerman.
Howdy. How y'all doing?
Doing okay.
Good.
Howdy, folks.
Hello.
Everything all right in here?
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Uh-huh. Just discussing business, is that right?
Aye.
That's right.
Okay. So, sir, you wouldn't mind me asking you then what happened to the people that you kidnapped out of Valentine?
These are them. I was taking them away.
Yeah, this is them.
Uh-huh. Right. So...
It wasn't a kidnapping.
Really?
Yeah, we're
because
all
it seemed
friends
like
here.
it. Uh-huh.
That's kind of weird. Didn't feel like a kidnapping.
Must have just
looked
just
like
being
one.
goofy.
I happen to like these people.
Well, it was all just like a practical joke. It's my birthday. You know how
Me
it
and Ricky
is.
are good friends here now.
Yeah.
I see.
Fuck.
Well, considering that you were yelling at these folk just, 15 minutes ago?
Oh,
and
I
that,
know. It's because they were saying too much. I didn't want you to hear our business.
See, family, you know, we just, we fight sometimes, huh?
Hey.
I see.
I wouldn't
Right.
call that a fight. That was just more of a misunderstanding, really.
See, crazy man that lives in Valentine. The drunk in the bar, he started shooting. So we all shot him.
See, you must have seen him
Self-defense,
inside.
deputies. Self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I introduce myself, it would be rude of me to ask for introductions around the room.
Yes, why don't we do that?
Me? I'm Santiago.
Hello, Mr. Santiago. Do you have a last name, sir?
Velasquez.
Anybody else?
My name is Ricky.
I'm not Ricky, that's him.
Yes,
Ricky,
me.
you got a last name?
Mud.
You just say mud?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No,
Like
I
white
just
dirt.
no.
Just
I,
family name.
Clarifying.
I have bad airs. I'm sorry.
This is
getting
family
very-
sigil.
It's getting very hot in here. Aye,
It
aye,
is.
aye.
Plus,
Would
it's
you like to
dark.
continue outside?
Sure, we're all packed in like
Yeah,
sardines. Let's get some
could
air.
spread out just a little
I
bit
don't
better
like
out here.
Oh, see, all through one door. See.
Yeah.
All
After
through the
you.
woods. Look at this beautiful wilderness right here.
Very beautiful
Look at
area,
can
I
of
do
beans.
agree.
These
So we
mushrooms
have-
here, chanterelles, they're worth a lot in Armadillo.
Yeah, smoke 'em if you got 'em, folks. So we got Santiago Velasquez. We have Ricky Mud. Who else we got?
I'm Bishop.
Bishop.
Last name,
Just
Bishop?
Bishop.
Oh, well, like Kit Bishop, but everybody calls me Bishop.
Kit Bishop. Sounds familiar.
Man, I hear that a lot.
The one in the red, the handsome one right here. I'm Marco Luna. Pleasure.
Marco
Pleasure.
Luna, good to meet you.
Hola, nombre es Esteban Sanchez.
Esteban Sanchez, good to meet you.
See, Glass is my favorite detective.
I'm not. Well,
I'm
flattered.
sorry I threw a throwing knife at you that one time, but I promise I'll never do it again.
Oh, that was you. Let's
Mhm.
see now. Okay.
I was trying to knock your hat off.
Yeah, well, you certainly got it.
Ay, muy bien.
And
Yo
Mr.
soy,
Old on the right.
I'm Aguilar. Yo soy Aguilar. Aguilar.
Would you mind spelling that name for me, please? A very interesting name.
You want me to spell it out for you in the way it's pronounced or in English?
The proper way, if you were to be signing an official document, the way you'd spell it that way.
All right, so you want me to pronounce it in English? Okay. Aguilar.
Behind you.
Aguilar and last name?
No, that's my last name and that's my name.
You don't got a first name?
Do, but I'm not going by it.
Oh, very well.
I definitely ain't giving it to you.
Okay, understood.
Who do we have here, Lawman? I don't know these people.
I'm Knox Beaumont. I'm a deputy transfer. It's nice to meet y'all.
Mucho gusto.
Yeah, it's Lee Mockerman. Good to meet you.
I'm Deputy Lorde. A pleasure.
This
This is the one that called us boring.
Sí, sí.
No,
That's
not true.
unoriginal or
Unoriginal.
No. I said uncreative, chaps.
Oh.
Uncreative. Aye. That's funny
Yeah.
coming from someone like you. You look like a dime a dozen. Pretty boy.
Well, thank you very much.
Who is this?
Oh, he's our cadet.
I feel like I know
These
him.
shadowy figures in the dark.
I know, it does look awfully ominous, right?
Doesn't he introduce himself?
He's lurking in the
Is that
background there.
Monet?
Is that
Is
Monet?
it? I don't think that's our cadet.
Cabron.
No, the one in the woods is our cadet.
Yes, it is.
cabrón.
Senior Deputy
Hey.
Monet.
Yes, ma'am.
What a pleasure.
I thought he's a sheriff.
I don't think it's too
sure
weird.
Nope.
All right.
They say both.
What was your name, ma'am?
Howdy. I'm Ely.
Ellie, you got a last
I
name,
don't know.
Ellie?
Lennox.
Hola.
Name's
no
Hayes.
Jones or nothing.
Mucho
Yeah,
gusto.
dude.
Soy Esteban Sanchez.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Sanchez.
I'm a Knox
Hi,
Beaumont.
this is
sorry,
my
deputy
father.
Transfer. Don't know if we've met before.
Which one? You got two guys around you.
No, I mean like Mr. Sanchez is mi padre. You can call me
Pleasure.
Esteban.
All right, Esteban. Nice to meet you.
Apparently they're having a
Sí, mucho
meeting
gusto.
and no one was kidnapped.
What the fuck is going on with this shit?
I have no idea. I thought at first maybe they were under duress.
That's our friend.
Yeah, so did I. It seemed
Anyway.
like they wanted us to stop them, but I guess
What was that,
they're
sorry?
cutting a fucking deal now.
Surely everyone here is wanted, so
One
we
more
can still
time,
bring
I'm
them
so
in.
sorry.
Yeah, I suppose we can. How many do we
That's
have?
what we
Five
got. We're
now?
trying to throw a surprise birthday party for Ricky.
I've seen
Okay.
Kip Bishop's name in the paper.
There's
a
some
couple
crazy
times,
people
but
in Valentine.
Then again, my familiarity with a lot of the gangs at the moment ain't that
I'll
great.
be back on set.
Good thing we all shot them together.
You might have a better job asking
You might have
Lord
got
or
one of
Glass,
us.
but I'm pretty sure Glass might be pissing.
See, you got three of us.
Oh, drinking water.
I mean, one of us, one of the Lobos.
Oh, see.
Don't worry.
Alright, so does one of you chaps want to explain what the hell is going on?
We just told you.
Yeah, but it
you hear
doesn't
us?
sound very truthful.
It is the truth.
What does
Yeah,
this
well,
mean?
I don't believe you, so what actually happened?
Well, then what else can we tell you? If you don't believe the
I
truth,
don't
then
know what to
can we
tell you.
want us to lie to you?
Sounds
Yeah,
like some
sure,
mutton
give
or
me a
something.
lie then, why not? Since we're all
Dragon
lying.
flew through the window, down 3 people, and it flew out.
Right, that actually sounds more believable than what you told me before.
These fucking
Ándate al carajo.
See, this one wants to fight.
Sí.
Oh, I don't want to fight. I just want
He's
the
the one
truth.
that called us uncreative. He wants to fight.
Well, this is
Give you-
uncreative.
This is uncreative.
Perhaps we'll have to display some creativity, huh?
A local?
Perhaps. Hey, senior deputies, get this one and watch his mouth before we end up fucking shooting him dead.
Also uncreative.
Okay, well, let's
I think
cool
you
it
might
on
have
the
something
threats,
more important
please.
to attend to. Yeah.
See,
got
cool it
a
on the
mouth.
insults and he won't be threatened.
Hey. A lot of disrespect
Right.
coming from his mouth.
Been
Doesn't
nothing
believe
but
the
light
truth.
to you.
Okay, well, let's cut to the chase then. So, these folk that you took out of Valentine, what, they're your friends? You're doing deals with them? What is it?
See?
Right.
Friends.
Friends.
They can
Okay.
play with themselves.
Yeah, well, they've broken off into a different group.
Yeah, talking
could you
to one of
folks
your
just...
people.
I could almost not believe it when I read your names again. Where you been all those months?
Warm up, living it up.
You ever been to Guarma, Mr. Monet?
Excuse me a
I've
moment.
been there.
You like it?
I like to wind them up. They got wound up.
Ain't too bad.
I am serving a drink
And how
themed for Guarma.
these things happen.
Aguas Dulces. The rum and sugar and lime. You might like it.
What's the plan this time around, Lobos? Like meeting old, well, I wouldn't call it friends, but old acquaintances.
Business.
We're looking to
Business.
prosper, you know. Maintain Raskeller, serve drinks for food, you know, sell tonics, items, these things.
You're turning a bartender.
I've been a bartender since I came to the crossing.
No more freedom for the West and all that.
We never believed in that from the start. Past generations, sure. Past chapters, absolutely. But us, no, we just wanted to help build it up, and we did. We
Freedom
succeeded
is
in
what
that.
you make it.
Indeed.
All right, fellas, we're gonna head out. It was a pleasure
Hasta
talking to
luego.
you.
See, telegram me, Bishop.
All right, yeah,
We'll
you'll
see
hear
you
from
again
us.
soon.
I'm sorry, please continue the conversation. We didn't mean to interrupt.
That's all right. But if you all want to just be bartenders and run the Rascala bar and whatever else happens there, aren't you all currently wanted?
Well, I am wanted, but I have spoken with 2 sheriffs about this. They have yet to get back to me on their decision.
Aye, there's a deal being made.
A deal?
For me to turn myself in, but they're working on what time they're gonna give me off, and they're gonna tell me.
Hold on. I'm gonna let them use my horse. One moment.
So I'm waiting on Bolton and Son to get back to me. It's been what, like a week maybe.
Less than a week.
I'm gonna do the same.
Amigos, hold on.
Then the other thing I heard is that you've put some gun on my deputies here in Valentine.
They had their guns out first.
Oh, see.
I don't believe we drew at all.
You had a yes, you did.
You did.
Yes, I drew, but I'm
Well, I
sure
didn't.
you can understand when we see people being slung over shoulders like fucking raw meat, we have a little
You
concern.
always approach it in the wrong fucking way. That's the problem, Glass.
Well, we heard gunshots. We had locals running out of town. How can you expect us to react in any other way?
Perhaps ask some questions instead of presuming guilt.
We did ask questions. You said these people are coming with us, and we said we can't allow you to do that. And then you said, if you blah 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 something 3 seconds.
That's right.
Right.
And what did they tell you? That everything was fine?
It doesn't change the fact that you drew weapons on us.
Oh, are you upset?
No, but you disobeyed
You
a
want to take
direct
us
order.
in for what? What is it? What's the charge? Brandishing?
Sure.
Disobeying a direct order. Like he is a lord above us.
It's almost literally what I am.
Alright, well, let's not take it there. Just, pointed a gun, it's simply a crime, and you guys know that. Why did you do it?
Because they had their guns out.
You're trying to tell you need to self-defend yourself against a deputy while you're not wanted.
Of course, they came presumed guilt. You know how it is.
No, I don't know how it is. Explain.
Well, they're doing it now, don't you think?
Wouldn't be the first time that Lobo was targeted for something he did not do.
Exactly.
Well, so have I. Targeted a million times for things I've not done. I almost got murdered for things I've not done, but here we are.
You could just
roll your eyes again, Glass, and I will shoot you where you stand.
Look at that.
Oh, come
You
on.
got
We're
some
talking
pretty
about
good
people
fucking
that have
eyes in the
fucking.
dark there.
We've got people that have fucking died, you idiot.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, but that doesn't change the fact
Dead
that
at the
you've
hands
broken
of
the
your
law.
lawmen, shot dead in a fucking cell, defenseless,
Yeah,
no
and
guns.
I'm sure we could say the exact same thing about you, Santiago.
Absolutely not. I've never shot nobody who was unarmed.
Of the Del Lobos in its entirety.
Come on. If you know anything about our history, you know that we're a different chapter.
The only man I've ever shot in cold blood, I did it for speaking ill of my mother. This is what you just did 10 seconds ago.
Seems like it doesn't take a lot to get you riled up, to be honest.
Well, you're on your way.
All right, let's calm this down, because I don't think there's no need for all of this annoyance. You all understand you cannot pull out your gun, even though you might believe it's self-defense. As long as I get a decent feeling that you understand that, I'm okay with letting you guys go.
Okay. Let me offer our sincerest apology for pulling our weapons in town against the deputies.
All right, see, that's all. It's just understanding.
Mm-hmm. Just a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all stop being rude to each other. These gentlemen, they clearly want to make something better of themselves, start a bar, and maybe someday we will visit and get some drinks if everything stays, well, nice and polite.
Wonderful.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
It's went well every fucking time. Glass, you've got a lot of fucking things to say for someone that doesn't know anything about our history. I'm already tired of you.
No, come
Maybe
on.
we should
hey,
fight.
hey.
Maybe we should gun you all down right here and drag you to Valentine.
Come down.
Mr. Santiago, I'd ask you not to, please. I understand that there's been some things that have been said that have angered you. But like my senior deputy here said, we're not here to make any arrests. Seems like we came to an agreement, and we can both part ways from here with no bloodshed.
See? You should keep this dog on a leash with these passive-aggressive comments.
Okay, there's no need to bring it here, Mrs. Santiago. We've known each other for, what, at this point, more than 2 years or something. Put the gun away.
How about you get on your horses and leave? We want to enjoy the vista.
You want to enjoy the vista? All right. Just put the darn gun away before you do something
Leave.
We all are gonna get hurt from.
Go on, mount up, get out of here.
All right. Come on, deputies, we're leaving. Gentleman with the blue, what's your name again?
Esteban Sanchez. Jimenez Sanchez.
How much are you currently wanted for?
Maybe 3,000 days.
Jesus Christ. I saw send earlier today. I'll send him a telegram that 3,000 days. Yeah, good. All right, come on, on our horses. Let's go.
Pleasure to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you as well. Those that came with respect.
See you soon.
Go with God.
See you real soon.
Hopefully.
Incredibly emotionally unintelligent.
Lord, please. Leave it for a different time.
Spin around and run him over.
What did he do to upset you so much, Lord?
I just find individuals like that incredibly tiring. Everything they said was a
Talking
lie.
in fucking circles.
Yeah.
Starting a bar. Like we believe that shit.
Yeah, I mean, the way they acted in Valentine previously, there was absolutely no way that everything we just witnessed was truthful. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm more upset at the three quote-unquote victims than I am at them for.
Yeah, what did they
not only
say? I
lying
don't
to our-
understand was?
They said it was completely fine and it was a hunting accident and that there was absolutely no issues at all and they weren't there under duress or they weren't taken unwillingly or anything like that.
Plus, did I witness a completely different event in Valentine? Am I losing my mind?
Yeah,
Jeff
we
with
must
the
be
wagon.
losing ourselves, Lord.
Wagon Saint.
Those fuckers got gunned the fuck down in the saloon, dragged out like slings of meat out back, and then those fuckers pointed guns at Lorde, saying that if he didn't walk away, he was gonna gun him down. Just because we were asking what was going on. They're taking us for a
Strange times we
fucking
live in.
lad. Assholes.
Do we know the individuals that got gunned down?
Those
who were
three, the other three, Bishop, Mud, Lennox, is that right?
Ricky Mudd, Kip Bishop, and Ellie Lennox.
I feel like I've heard those names before, but I
Let's
wasn't
play this
sure.
in the long game. We're gonna make a file, wanted for questioning, where we're gonna ask out of these three individuals, each for themselves, about what happened here. Once we know what exactly happened, we're gonna put the charges on the Lobos, right?
Yeah.
That sound like a smart move.
Yeah, I agree. The Lobos involved just then were Santiago Velasquez, Marco Luna, Esteban Sanchez, and a man named Aguilar.
Yeah, impressive. You're good with names.
I jotted down a little note when I asked them.
Fair enough. Let's return. Come on, let's get to Valentine.
Yeah, they're gonna try and hunt him down for sure.
Do we have a cadet with us?
Yes, sir.
Cadet, could you lead us to Valentine?
Sure. Absolutely can.
Yeah, no, I'm alright.
Could you also tell me your name?
Cadet Hayes, sir.
Hayes. Good to meet you, Antoine Monet.
Nice to meet you as well.
A glass for what's worth. Excuses for going somewhat through whatever that happened there, but it just seemed like a situation where people were just trying to upset each other and it ended up in a gunfight.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, they were bullshitting us from the very start. And, well, yeah. No, you were right to de-escalate. Should have thought better.
Right there. Look, they're also the kind of individuals, and this is something we're gonna have to keep in mind, is they're gonna search for literally any reasoning to start shooting Law. And they've done that
seems like it.
for the, well, my start of my career, and they are horrible for it.
So those four that we were speaking to, you've met them before, years ago?
Vasquez, I believe only. The other three are new to me.
Yeah, it's fun
Then
going
we
through
have, Sierra,
Lucian's
Bueno,
kind of
Mercedes.
sassy making enemies phase, you know?
Well, he was right about one
Kind of
thing.
where
I
I'm
don't
at,
really know much
just
about
making
the
as many
history of the
enemies as
other
I can.
ones, but I guess, I can do some light reading on the weekend.
I can go and get him. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought as soon as I made the fucking character...
Quite quickly, Mr. Glass.
Sure.
They were around...
I thought as soon as I made the character that
then they disappeared.
Dead End Gang were gonna
Back
fucking
when I was at
kidnap
for
us.
about 3 months. And we fought with the Lobos, I kid you not, literally every day, multiple times. It got to the point where...
and they never came after me. Well, they did. Like, I had a couple of run-ins with Wallaby, right? But then that was kind of it.
Then we fought them.
So I've never really been taking, like, hostage and stuff. Apart from that little thing with Moxley.
I believe Sierra was the last of theirs.
And I've been around for a while, so it's time to make some enemies.
Which
I
is when
think.
we won. They went to Suzuka for a long time, then they came out again, did the same hit. Then we fought them with 22 deputies at the tops of Colter.
But Lucien is not like...
Then they disappeared again. Come to Suzuka, some did.
Right.
Right.
Because he taking us.
This Sierra and this Mercedes, are they still operating?
Yes, Mercedes is going to be your most dangerous individual.
More dangerous than them?
Yeah, so he's sort of like, you know, he's making
She
enemies
goes back to multiple
at this point.
personalities
He's more confident in his position. But also, yeah, I kind of want to play him like he just doesn't like play the game, you know? Like law and criminals have this kind of like weird structure. Like if I'm sort of told by a senior not to do something, then he's not going to do it, or it's not like he's going to go mad. But he is like, why do we let them do? Like, why are we letting them control so much? Why do they get away with all this stuff?
They're gonna look for any reason.
When they're clear, you know, when like
shoot at
someone
us
is like
or
clearly
whatever,
lying. Lucien's just like,
so be it.
you're blatantly lying, and they can't deal with it. Like the other people are just like, well, you can't say that, you know. He's like, well, you're definitely lying. What the fuck are you talking about? It's the same thing that both Levi and Lucien do, where they go, that's a fake name.
Just because you two are not as nice as they want someone to be, which is ridiculous.
Well, the only reason why me and Lorde pushed that was because they started the whole thing in Valentine. But I understand. I mean, you know, de-escalation's the protocol, but I'm not gonna back down after they've started shit like that.
No, it was a rough one to back down from, but we clearly were working with half information.
Signs in general, or any, like in any way, or specific ways?
Yeah, so he sort of just doesn't like play the game as much.
That will tell us exactly what they've done wrong. They're not like the changers that will lie to your face.
Well, that's good to know at least.
In that case,
I'm gonna go send in a tip update.
All right,
thank you. Is that Pugsley? Why has he shaved his head? Okay.
For you guys, cadets, Glass is a senior, so he'd be able to help you much more than I am at my current time.
Keep at it, alright?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Rest well.
Howdy, Glass.
Howdy. How's it going?
Good.
Okay, not a lot has happened since
That
then.
are senior cadets, if you'd like to, I'll help them.
Bonjour.
Okay. Who's this? Eric Kane. Yes, I have read about you. I'm not sure if we've met before. Have we?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'm Detective Glass. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm just gonna have a quick check of that tip line and see what's going on, and then perhaps we can continue our work.
I'm clocked
Thank you,
out
Glass.
for now.
How are
Oh,
you?
okay.
Is this Monet?
You resting up, or?
Yes.
Yeah,
are you?
I sort of did have plans. I'm gonna go and see if I can salvage that, but then yeah, I'll probably go and get my head down shortly.
Lord,
Okay.
let's take 2 minutes before you go, if that's alright. Just
yes.
2.
Right. I'm in trouble now.
You alright?
Yes, I think so. I must say they did sort of get under my skin, but I think I was getting under theirs, so I think it was a bit of back and forth.
I think the combination didn't really work that well there.
Right. Well, I don't have the history that you have with them. This is my first dealing. I understand that they are, you know, well known for their acts and such, but yes, I rather don't. I suppose I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with situations like that when it feels like they were just blatantly lying to our faces, and I wanted to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I understand. How would you think we should have done it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, now that I have a little more information on them, it's if I'm honest, I don't really know how to deal with individuals like that. They just sort of blow up at any sort of slight or a slight change in somebody's tone or something like that. So if that's what they're going to be like, then there's really no point in guarding myself or relying on platitudes. And, you know, they're going to find something to get upset about. Well, if they're going to find something to get upset about, I might as well at least see if I can find any information out that we need. If that makes sense. At least that was sort of my approach. So.
Exactly. I like the approach. I think look, there's questionable aspects to do with whatever I did here, right? Taking someone over and deciding, okay, let's not do it for today and do it at a different day, but with the evidence that we need, which is a different strategy. I hope it's one that's going to work out. But at this point, we were clearly working with a disadvantage, which is that they talked something through or some kind of deal, and they had information that we did not have.
Right. Admittedly, at that point, though, I did think that they were sort of falsifying at least some information about the situation here in Valentine. So I really wasn't sure whether they had falsified anything else.
Yeah, let's make sure we write it down and see if we can do something about it in the long run. Like, we always have to keep in mind, if we don't capture them today, we capture them another day. But any day kept from the harm of the Lobos is a good day.
Right. Yes, I just.
They're aggressive.
Yes, I don't know. You know what they're up to, and I suppose if there's going to be a situation with them,
sure.
At some point, well then, you know, at some point someone's going to have to face them, and someone's going to have to stand up to them. You know, it feels rather like passing the buck. You know, if we already suspect them to be wanted and such. Of course, that sort of changed somewhat during the conversation when they revealed that they weren't wanted or that they were working on a deal with some sheriffs. But again, I wasn't sure how far I could trust what they were saying, you know. So it's yes, I suppose at that point I was just sort of trying to see if I could get the measure of them for myself and figure out precisely what was going on, because it seems like everything they had told us up to that point had been falsified. And I'm just not interested in really, you know, playing the game with them. Some of the criminals in this place are admittedly somewhat respectable in what they're doing, and they can be trusted. And then there are some that I'm not interested in playing the game with them. I'd rather just get down to brass tacks and get on with it, whatever it is.
Hello, sorry to interrupt. Just
right.
let you know, me, Barry, and the cadet are heading over to Emerald to take down that wanted poster for the
I
sheriff.
have it here with me in my pocket.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I went by.
All right. Did you Jeff the place?
There was nothing.
Okay, that's fine then. Well, never mind. Sorry about that.
Let's make sure we do the paperwork, Mr. Glass, for this
Yeah.
Lobo thing.
Yeah, Mockerman's on it.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you were right, that
Yes,
you understood where was it coming from and why we've done it.
Yes, I apologize if I overstepped the line. I wasn't really sort of attempting to do anything. I wasn't really out of control, you know. I felt a little heated, you know, of course, as it often is when you have several run-ins with these groups, and after the interaction we had with them here in Valentine. I mean, if you had it by their story, we had a lovely cup of tea and a nice chinwag, but it was nothing of the sort. And so after that interaction, then to find them again, and the situation was so bizarre after they had very clearly kidnapped these people, and then to have them almost just sort of claim that they were having a business meeting or something while two of them are bloody standing there bleeding. It was ever so confusing, and I just really was trying to eke out some truth in the matter. Again, apologies if I stepped over the mark or anything. That was
No,
what
no.
my intent.
I think some of your comments were, well, just there to annoy them, which worked.
Yes.
But I didn't really want to get killed over it. So I
Right.
figured we should just calm it down.
Yes,
but
sir.
Keep a calm head. You know, if we don't capture them today, we capture them in the future. Keep that in mind.
Right. Yes. Of course.
Other than that, you have a meeting to go to or appointment. So I wish you a good day.
Yes. Thank you very much, and yes, good hunting. I shall. Yes, and again, after these sorts of situations, I do like to take time off. So I quite often make sure that even if I am feeling a little upset over a situation, or I've had an extended gunfight or something, I tend to take an afternoon off or something. So that's what I think I should do now.
Best not to get yourself overheated or too annoyed.
Right. Exactly.
It's good to have a fresh head when you're working. All right. Wait. You have a good day.
All right.
And
Thank you, sir.
don't worry, we won't make a further trouble out of this. I just want to talk to you about it.
Yes, understood. That's perfectly all right. I understand. And yes, more than happy to listen and learn and grow. I'm still relatively new. I've not really had any dealings with the Del Lobos before, so I shall take everything that you've said on the ride back to heart and going forward.
Yeah, just keep in mind, some people just want to get angry.
Right. Yes.
As long as we don't let them, and we are kind of outsmarting them.
Okay. All right. Yes, I shall try that next time.
All right. Well, you have a good day then.
You say so. Good night.
Night, night.
This is why I can't be a sheriff, by the way. If Sand was there, it would have been so different. If Sand was there, he'd have been like, you know what, Lord? Goddamn got under their skin. And you know what? Next time we see him, goddamn it, we're going to put 5 bullets in the asshole. But I mean, it makes sense. Absolutely deserve to be told off. Definitely deserve to be told off. Like, for sure. Completely agree. But we outnumbered them, and I thought they would all be wanted, so it was like... It didn't feel... Like, obviously it's dangerous, and every gunfight that happens is going to be dangerous. And antagonizing the group is obviously not smart or anything like that, but it's like, they're going to fucking go off and fucking act like a bunch of dickheads anyway, so let's fucking get to the bottom as to what the fuck they're up to tonight. If we can... If nothing else, we can come away from this with some information, basically. Alright, when was this? It was so long ago. Oh, it wasn't that long ago. Alright, let's go and quickly see Chloe, but I do want to go to bed. But she's in rides, I don't go into rides, that's all. Sand is like a man stuffed sheriff. Well, this is the thing with Lorde that people don't understand, right? This is the thing that, like, people are just, like, so confused when Lorde is like, because here's the thing. What Lorde was saying to them was, shut the fuck up, you're full of shit. But he was saying it through 1903 eloquent teaching. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I play him. I'm like, okay, well, how do I say, you guys are full of shit. What the fuck is going on here? But it can't, and then everyone is like, why is Lucien being like this? Lucien is from the streets, guys. Lucien's fucking like, his parents were fucked up, dude. They were absolute scum. Oh, Christ, it's the fucking Del Lobos. Yeah, he's gotten into fights his whole life. He's had nothing but, like, He's like he's scum. He's like me. But he went to school, so everyone is like he's so posh and so eloquent and polite, when really he's just well spoken. And that's the fun in playing this character for me. You know, letting people believe one thing. It leads them into this sort of a full sense of security almost, or a full sense of understanding of they hear him speak and they're like, okay, I've got this guy's entire character. And then Lucien's like, you guys need to shut the fuck up. And they're like, what the fuck? It's enjoyable. It's fun to play. And you know, like he's not like, yeah, he's not like proper and like, oh please, father would hit me on the body. You know, he's like, he's hardcore, man. Underneath it all, the only thing that Lucien, when I first started playing Lucien, he was a lot more timid because he had no experience. But he's gaining experience, and with every sort of little bit of experience he gains confidence as well. And he's also just jaded, man. Like bear in mind, this is a kid who was tired of criminals from the fucking day he was born. He was born into a family of criminals, and he just disliked all of them. And they were all just mean to him and annoying. And he's like, oh, fuck, this whole life and lifestyle is bullshit. I'm going to show these people that they come up with, oh, it's just business. We're doing business, and this is the way of it, and, you know, like all that kind of stuff. He's like, I'm going to show these people you don't have to do any of that stuff. I'm just going to get a normal job, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to be an upstanding member of society, and I'm going to come from the exact same humble beginnings as the rest of you. And that's his whole thing. So he's basically got zero tolerance for criminals because he's got zero tolerance for his family. He's got a lot of unresolved trauma around his fucking family, and the fact that they're all fucking dead. You know, his parents died to like drug overdoses and alcoholism and shit. So he's just so like tired of it. So when these like criminals are like, we did this fucking annoying thing, we shot someone because they said something in the wrong tone of voice, he's like, oh, you don't want to be good people. You're not trying to do business. You want to be violent and you want to be awful, and that I just can't tolerate, and I have no time for it. And that's just kind of his thing. But then it gets filtered down through this lens where he's like, I don't think any of you quite understand what the hell is going on, darling. You know what I mean? Like he's like, it's actually quite hard to roleplay him and not be like, you guys are full of shit, and just like, you know, use any of my modern language. So that's kind of how I play him a lot of the time. And so everyone, I think when Lucien says something out of line, like back there, notice how Glass doesn't get in trouble. You know, like, I mean, I know Glass is a senior and Monet doesn't really have any authority to tell Glass how to negotiate or anything like that. But when Lucien does it, it seems double damage because they're expecting a certain level of politeness from him just because of his personality, because of how he sounds. And you know what that is, guys? That's racism. Ladies and gentlemen. That's racism. Not really, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's, I think that's what happens with people. They get confused. They're like, why is Lucien doing this? Like, why is Lucien like being, this way? Is that my horse? I think it might be. Is that my big boy? He's a Hungarian half-breed, right? Is that my son?
Is that you?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hello. How are you?
All right. Yes.
Oh.
Been
Are you sure?
Yes. I think I'm. Yeah, fine. I just needed. I suppose the ride over here was quite good. For it. How are you? My apologies.
Oh, I'm alright. Are you sure you're alright?
I sort of just had a very intense evening, I suppose. It's quite hard to put to words, I suppose. Plus, I don't want to bore you. I mean, it's work, you know. It's what my job is like, and then I sort of have to try not to let it bleed into my, social time or private time. But some days it just sort of builds up a little bit.
Sure. Well, you're not boring, and well, if you like, we could go and get some stew. My grandma, she says that, a hot meal is, it may not fix everything, but it fixes a lot of things.
Right. Yes, I should like that. All right. We can do that.
All right. Well,
Let me
yes.
get my horse and hitch him up somewhere.
All right. I haven't stolen Cole, by the way. He's still with me.
Yes, it's all right. You can hold on to him for as long as you need. This is Blake. The first horse I
Blake?
got when I came out here.
Goodness. Oh, he's pretty.
Yes, he was sort of half a gift, half we get a stipend with the department.
Oh.
And I was given this horse early while I was a cadet from Sheriff Hart, who has sadly passed. Alright, let me remove these things. Do tell me if you see some chaps in sombreros come to town, will you?
I will do. What's a sombrero?
Sort of a wide-brimmed hat in a circular fashion.
Ooh.
Pretty
Right.
distinctive.
Okay. I'll look out for that.
How has your day been? Have you been up to anything interesting?
Not that much. I mean, I did some adventuring earlier.
Yes.
Got to know more of the crossing. It's quite big. I did a little bit of reading, and
Oh, right. What are you reading at the moment?
I was reading a book about, well, gardening, learning how
yes.
to grow vegetables and all sorts of things like that.
Yes, you shall have to show me how to do that. I do not have a green thumb at all.
Sure.
And come from the middle of a city. I'm from literally, I don't think I saw a tree until I was about 7 years old.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I'm sort of exaggerating, but didn't really have much time for gardening. We didn't live in a big house with a garden.
I didn't exactly grow up in a big house per se, but thank you. The countryside is quite nice. I never really got a glimpse at the city, so I guess we're sort of opposites in that way.
Yes, yeah, I don't know if you're missing too much. I suppose it depends if you like noise and stench.
Here you are. I don't know, does anyone enjoy stench?
I would imagine there's probably some people out there. There's all sorts, especially here. I don't know if you've run into any sort of colourful characters.
A few. There was a man, his name was Billy J. Barber. He sold a gun to me. From his moving shop. Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, at least you've got a nice weapon. Oh, that is quite nice. Is that pearlescent?
Yes.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm. He gave it to me for $75, I believe. Hello.
Bloody hell, that is a good price.
Is it really?
I think so, yes.
Oh, good. As you said, the whole thing was customized.
Right.
And
100%
took
stolen.
about 7 canisters of gun oil to clean. It was very filthy.
God, yes. That's an expensive clean as well.
Definitely. But I figure, if I scavenge, maybe I can find some, gun oil somewhere, maybe. Or, otherwise I'll scavenge for pennies around the place. Somehow, get enough to buy some gun oil.
Yeah, scavenging for pennies will work. I used to have to do that. I used to do that for my lunch when I worked at the dock. Yeah. There's so many people would come through, and obviously they'd leave on the ships, so there was no real way of me returning the money to them. And there's no point in just returning a few coins to the coppers, so I just kept them. Pretty shady of me. I probably shouldn't open up with my most dastardly crimes, that I committed when I was an 18-year-old boy, but that was it, yes. Paid for a good few lunches, though.
I am sure. Oh, let's see. I guess tit for tat. I've got to give you my dastardly crimes. Let's see.
Well, be careful. I am off duty, but I am now an officer of the law, so...
Right, let's see. Well, there was one time I was learning how to cook, and I sort of maybe accidentally tipped sort of an entire bag of salt into a stew. And, well, I didn't want to, sort of scare her, so I tried to water it down,
Oh, blimey.
And that didn't really work, and then it started bubbling over, and then the entire kitchen was just sort of full of watery, disgusting, salty stew.
Right.
Right. I suppose
Well,
there's the other time. What else did I do?
I don't think I can arrest you for that, though. I don't know if that's quite the dastardly crime that you think it is.
No, that's true. Well, there was the time that I knitted sort of a sweater for her. Did I tell you that one? I tried to make some armholes, but it didn't exactly
she was
work.
wearing it.
Yes, she got quite stuck.
Right. Yeah, I also don't think that's a crime. I think that's just a mistake.
Yes, mistake. I suppose if I did it on purpose, then it might be a crime. I mean, what constitutes a rope? Is that necessarily hog-tying somebody just out of wool?
Right, yes. Well, I suppose it's the intent behind it, if you were
That's
sort of
true.
trying to tie her up. When was the straitjacket invented?
Yes, like a woolly hog-tie.
Yeah, sort of making a bloody straitjacket.
Right.
Was she mad? Was she quite mad? Maybe.
No, she's quite lovely.
Right.
She's not mad at all. Well, she's a little mad. I mean, she doesn't wear shoes around the garden sometimes.
10 years in Sisika.
Well, she doesn't wear... Well, I mean,
Hi, Void.
Even years ago, she used to wear trousers, and she'd wear ones with bright polka dots on them. They were her favourite.
And your grandmother worked here, is that right?
Yes, apparently she, grew up here, and she decided to
70,
move
70,
to
yes,
England.
got away with it.
And I opened the letter that, I didn't, but
Okay, thank you.
well, there was a deputy, Edison Jones, the bad boy of the crossing.
Right. Wait,
Right.
I'm sorry, did he introduce himself as the bad boy of the crossing?
Yes, he did actually.
Right, okay. I shall note that down.
Well, I suppose the name is quite fitting. He is very, rugged and, nefarious. Not in a evil way. I suppose that's what nefarious means, isn't it? Well, he's sort of a bad boy, I suppose, because he sort of ripped open the letter before I had a chance to really, anyway, he read it out loud. And,
Oh, bloody hell.
right. It's a bit awkward. But no, it was fine. I mean, he did ask, sort of, and, well, I do appreciate him reading it out.
Yes, I don't know him too well, but he seems a good enough chap.
Yes, I actually think he's quite nice. Well, anyway, it seems that the lady that I was to deliver the letter to, seems that Grandma and her are sort of star-crossed lovers or something.
Oh.
Yes, and, well, I guess they must have met here, and for one reason or another they went, all the way to London, and it seems that, well, Lily wanted to come back here. But, well, my grandma, Jean, she couldn't go with, well, because she had me, and she had to raise me, so, I guess, she gave it all up to make sure that I was safe. Goodness. Did you hear that?
Yeah, someone's having fun.
Oh.
Hopefully it's not someone breaking and entering. I don't think I can handle another situation tonight.
Well,
So were you close with your grandmother then, or did you not know her too well?
very.
Oh, good.
No, I grew up with her, and, it seems she's not doing very well, which is why she sent me over here. She didn't want to let me see.
Okay. See ya. Oh, everyone's been disconnected. It was those damn Del Lobos. God damn it, they got the servers. God damn it, they got the servers. God damn. Lucien was right all along. Them Del Lobos done come back. Oh, God dang it. Them done Del Lobos done came back. Sand would have been proud. I didn't get to read your comments earlier on while we were talking, by the way. I love the idea of playing back different scenes with different deputies and stuff, And on the other side of it, when you're in criminals, but we're playing a law character tonight, so we're on Team Law. The son of Schaefer. Glass had your back and was being snippy at them. Yeah, me and Glass, the thing is, we were on round 2. That's the problem. I've actually run into this problem quite a few times where you will engage with some criminals and there'll be like 1, 2 or 3 of you, and then you have a back and forth and everyone gets pissed off, and then they ride away, and then you fucking come back. Why is this game not starting up? I've clicked it like fucking 85 times. Is it just completely dead? What is going on? Hang on, I need to like force crash it, I think. What's going on here? God dang, Del Lobo's done got him again. Oh, god dang it. Alright, there we go. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, and then like some other deputies will join you, and then they don't understand why you go in, and then like so hard. And I've also been the other side of it where you just join a thing, and like they go in so hot, they're like, "You fucking dickheads! I'm gonna kill all of you!" Pep, 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 and they just start shooting straight away, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because you're on round 2, they're on round 1. You know what I mean? Because if you go back and watch me and Glass on round 1, we were like, "Hey, the fuck is going on?" All right, listen, calm down. You all, hey, don't need to get your panties in a bunch, or are you fucking crying your salty tears? Why are you reacting like that? But then you go in and look at me and Glass on round 2, and they're like, and we were like, "Fuck you guys," you know, fuck all y'all. My apologies.
Gosh, you took ages washing your I'm joking. No, you're fine.
Well,
Sorry.
you know, you must really rinse your hands. You must, you know, I needed to sort of...
Cleanliness is important.
Yeah, I needed to splash my face as well. I spent a lot of time in Valentine today. It's quite muddy over there.
Well, you know, I spoke to a few deputies yesterday. One of them, his name was Glass. He was quite nice, and he thinks that maybe I should become a cadet, since I love paperwork. And
oh, you like
then
paperwork?
I love it.
Then absolutely you must become a cadet.
And then, goodness, who else? Oh, Edison Jones said that I should become a boat master.
Oh, do you know what? That would be very useful. I need somebody to take me around in boats whenever I have to do so. Yeah, you know, there are times when I have to take a boat out as as a deputy, and I am so abysmally bad. It is so embarrassing. I crash the things, or I just, you know, everyone gets seasick and such. So perhaps if you become a boat master, I can pay you every time I'm required to take a boat out.
Right. Well, I've never, you know, actually, operated a boat. So I guess, would you like, I mean, I could try it. You can come with and see, you know, if, you know, we don't die, then maybe you'd consider hiring me.
All right.
I mean, not that extreme. You know, I'm not going to. You know,
oh no, I would
we'll
not.
Be fine.
I would not put it past. I mean, here's the thing. I'm
What?
more than happy
What
to
do
get
you
on
mean?
I'm more than happy to get on a boat with somebody who's never driven a boat before. But I'm also not going to be able to sort of save us. You know, I assure you that you are better at sailing than I am.
All right. Well, we can try it. Is there a boat place near here? Also, how much is the boat?
I think there is, but...
All right, shall we try it?
yeah, all right. Screw it.
All right. For the sake of adventure.
Right. If it sinks, though, we're absolutely screwed.
Right, should we telegram maybe the, I don't know, sinking boat people by telegram? I mean, not the sinking
Well, I
rate
think that's what the
people with
Rangers are. They're sort of the response
Right.
unit for when something like that happens. So.
Alright, well, we can telegram the Rangers then. Hello.
Well, we don't need to go too far. I suppose. Let me try and think where there's a good spot to get a boat from. That we're not going to end up drowning. You know. There's
Yes,
a
I
couple
did
of,
see
couple
there
of
were
spots.
boats in Blackwater, but that's quite a way away.
Yeah, I think there are boats out. There's a little dock. There's a little manor house, sort of just southwest of here, I think.
Oh, perfect.
Take a little boat
Alright.
out from there, and then if we, crash the thing and drown it, we can just blame the rich folk who live there.
Right. Yes. Blame the rich.
Right. No, I wouldn't obviously blame those perfectly
No, I
innocent people.
wouldn't either.
They're just sort of saying it in jest.
Yes, me too.
Now, where did I leave that dastardly horse?
Shall I get some money? How much do you think a boat might be to rent? They do
I
it in
think
the
it's
hour.
all right. You don't mind? Do you want to hop on? I've got money. And
Oh, sure.
we can swing down there. I don't have an enormous amount of time, I must admit.
Oh, sure. That's okay.
I've been awake for an extremely long time today, but I, sort of made plans, and the way that this job works out, sometimes it gets quite in the way of plans that can be made. I tend to take a full day off if I'm going to be doing something rather than planning something at the end of a shift, because, well, everything happens. You run into all sorts of folks who pull guns on you, or, one of your fellow deputies takes a few gunshot wounds, and you have to sit there and bloody hold their hand and, pray to a god that you don't really believe in. My apologies if you're religious.
No, not particularly.
Growing up with my name, everyone makes a lot of assumptions about me. And the two most foremost assumptions are almost always incorrect. One, that I'm religious, and two, that I was brought up rich.
Well, I suppose we have that in common, since most people assume that I'm not religious and that I'm probably some kind of murderer, and that I grew up possibly poor. I mean, I didn't grow up rich nor poor. I just sort of grew up.
Yeah. Murdering.
No, not murdering. No,
Oh,
not slaughtering.
right. Well, we'll get to the bottom
other
of it.
thing, people do think that I'm maybe part of a family of butchers.
Oh, right. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense than... That's how paranoid the rest of us were when you first arrived the other night.
I
immediately assumed that you were a murderer. Of course, you could just be a butcher.
Or not. I could just
or you could
not be either.
Right,
really.
you could be a fisherman, a boat master, or a cadet.
Yes, a boat master.
Glass is a good chap, by the way. He's a very, I suppose, close friend of mine. I suppose, if we can call each other friends, or if nothing else, we're close within the department. I should hope he feels the same way as me. He and I went through our cadetship together, actually.
Hi. That's sweet. Yes, I met a man named Carmine. Apparently he's trying to become a cadet as well, it seems.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
If you can make the jump, what do you think?
I think so.
Nailed it.
Future boat master and everything. All right. Oh, no, I couldn't. Goodness.
Close enough.
I tried.
Yeah.
Right, let's see.
Got your ankles a
Maybe
bit wet.
this
Right,
boat
so
mastering is not...
so really it's quite simple. The thing's all fueled up. You just have to pull that little toggle there, and it'll sort of start the engine. And then that stick is sort of attached to a rudder, and that'll sort of turn you left and right. Now, ideally, you don't take us all the way out into the deep. Because if if we do crash, then we're not. That's probably it for us, to be honest. So.
How is my question?
How do you?
You know, get comfortable here.
You look extremely uncomfortable. You look like you want to fight the boat.
Oh, just, you know, thought I'd sort of ease my way onto the seat.
Yeah.
I thought.
Are you having trouble here?
Yes, bit of trouble. Can you?
Do you know what?
No,
There's something wrong
yes,
with this
I
boat.
think this boat is terrible. Terrible, Pick. Not your fault, though, just, you know, the boat people
Yeah, I think they've given us
scamming us.
a dud.
You're right, it's a dud boat.
Ah, there you go. I know.
Oh.
All right. Here's what it is.
Oh.
I'll stand over here.
Oh.
And yeah, just ease yourself onto it. Damn it. Fuck, don't clip that.
Right, let me just, Right, got it.
There you go.
Right.
Bugger, didn't make it.
Oh, you're right.
Now my shoes are soggy.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, yeah,
Oh,
so...
something.
Yeah, so, there you go. That's it. Now you've got it.
Oh, right.
Just like riding a horse. Right, see if you can just sort of take us along the shoreline. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You're natural. Already so much better than I am. Bloody hell. As much as I would love for you to join the department and take over all the paperwork, maybe you should become a boatmaster or something. Boat tours. Slaughter boat tours.
Slaughter boat tours.
Yeah.
Slaughter the seas.
Oh, slaughter the seas. Look at that. In London on the docks, when the old chaps would get drunk, they would say they got slaughtered.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you drink, Miss Slaughter?
Sometimes, yes. Not often, though.
I don't much either. I sort of find the only time I ever really drink is if I'm sort of pressured into it, you know, socially or something. I'll sort of slip one drink or so. I mean, you've already got the hang of this. It's unbelievable. Look at that.
I think it's sort of I've got the hang of it now.
Yeah.
Don't want to go too close, though.
If you sort of follow the shoreline all the way along, we'll end up in Blackwater. Maybe we can make that trip.
Oh. Right. What, not this shore, though? I mean, this seems like it's sort of... I'll just sort of
Yeah,
cut
you can cut
around
across
here.
here. Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
I think I've got it now.
Yeah. Watch out for this little... I don't know what that is.
Oh, the pier.
Yeah. Watch out for creatures. They've got all sorts of horrible creatures out here. I don't know if you've encountered any of them. Alligators or...
No, no, I haven't yet.
We've got absolutely gigantic cats that are violent. Wolves and bears everywhere. Awful. Snakes. You seen any snakes?
No, not yet.
Oh, bloody hell. Apart from that horrible chap that you ran into on the first day, you've been quite lucky, I think. I think I almost broke my knuckles on his face.
What? Billy J. Barber?
No, the chap that attacked you in Rhodes. That,
Oh, right.
that,
Yes.
you know, insane
Goodness.
drunkard.
Are you alright, by the way? You look like, you know, it really hurt.
Punching that old chap.
Yes.
Yes, it did sort of, I'll be honest with you, it did hurt. I'm not going to puff out my chest and say that it didn't. It sort of, I didn't really see what was happening, so I sort of ran over. and just sort of flailed. It wasn't like I stood there and put my arms up and gave him a good, solid right jab. I just sort of like launched myself at him and sort of landed awkwardly on my hand. But well, to be honest, it was too late, wasn't it? I'm sorry about that.
Oh, someone's horse. Do you
Yeah.
see that? Let's move
I do
away
see
from
that.
those rocks.
Just watch out for those rocks. I'll do a little look around just in case. Sometimes when you see a horse like that with a saddle on it, there's some poor sod laying down behind a bloody rock who's fallen
There's
off.
sort of. Do you see there's a rock up there? There's something moving up there. It's like just a tree. Probably.
Yeah, I don't see anyone around.
No.
There doesn't tend to be any sort of horrible wildlife in this area, so I can't imagine that there's probably just someone gone for a nice swim.
Probably.
Can you swim, Miss Slaughter?
Oh, yes, I can. Can
Oh,
you?
You said that with great confidence. Yes, I can swim quite well. It was sort of a prerequisite when I worked on the dock.
Oh, of course.
So was sailing boats, but eventually they just stopped making me do it. My true Achilles heel, unfortunately. What did you do for work before you came here?
Well, mostly I helped out at a public library. I use that term sort of loosely. I mean, there was about, maybe 10 people total in our entire community. Quite small.
But that's frighteningly small, really. That is.
Very small.
Yeah. Well, that must have been. Well, they must all be family. That's a family.
No, not all family. I mean, there were another
Inbreeding.
family, and then one more, and then us. We were just, me and Grandma.
Right.
Right.
Yes. Well, I don't really come from a large family either. So I suppose I can't speak much. Watch out for these. There's a canoe
Oh,
ahead
yes,
of
I
us.
see them. Hello, chaps.
Morning. They're very close.
Oh, look. Is that it? It is, look, the church. Blackwater.
Yes, that's Blackwater, dead ahead of us. You fancy
Alright.
going straight over, or
Oh, goodness, yes, I should move away from the shore a bit.
sort of thing? Do you want to cut a
Let's
straight
go
line over to
straight,
Blackwater?
yes.
All right.
Alright.
It should be clean sailing. This is the nerve-wracking part, I've had guns pulled on me today. I've seen a friend of mine bleeding out in a medical office, but honestly, I think this might be a little more terrifying.
But really?
Uh,
And all of that?
no, I'm
Oh,
just sort
right.
of,
In jest, right?
yes, I'm speaking in jest. You seem to be perfectly capable. You're like a weathered seaman.
Thank you.
Nothing like being a weathered seaman.
Yes. Other seamen. Best.
Great experience. I think if anyone asks, I shall say that you sort of mastered this skill. Anybody needs a boatmaster, I think you might be the one to go to.
Oh, that looks, that strip of land. It sort of looks like that's not connected, so I'm going to go round.
Yes, this is sort of an island. One of the only times I ever had to bloody do my own sailing. I almost ended up alone on that bloody island. We were trying to find
Oh.
somebody that had gone missing. She'd been kidnapped by a pirate. And they dropped her off on one of these islands. There's a hell of a lot of little islands all out here.
Oh.
And they had bloody very sort of horribly injured her and left her for dead on one of these islands. We had to help the rangers to try and locate her, and I had to pilot my own boat for a little while, which is always awful. At best, I make myself very seasick. At worst, I bloody end up on an island and need to be helped as well. Have you been to Blackwater before?
Yes, I actually came into Blackwater to begin with. Came in on a boat. Much bigger than this one, though.
Yes, I don't mind Blackwater. I tend to try and, if I can, get my rest here. I've got rooms in Blackwater and Valentine and Rhodes and Ansburg as well, which I would avoid if I were you. A little unruly, that
there's
area.
people.
Yes, there's a lot of people. This is what we call a city.
Hello. Good morning. Right.
Alright, now's the really tough part.
I'm gonna let it drift just a little. Sort of turn it little bit. And let it float. Right, now I need to go backwards, right?
Yes.
No!
Yeah, just like riding a horse, I think is
Right.
how that's done.
Right. I thought I was
If memory
seeing
serves.
that. No, that doesn't seem to work.
Maybe
Alright.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah?
I figured it out.
Oh, what was it?
I just need to control it, you know.
Right, yes. Like I said, control. You know, just like riding a horse, you just have to control the horse, right? To go backwards. No. Maybe that's just my horse.
No, you're probably right. Actually, you know what? You are right. I just don't do that much.
Right. How has the horse been, Cole? He's bloody big old sod, isn't he?
He is. He's very beautiful, though.
Yes, he served me very well.
Right, so I'm going to angle in a little bit more than I need. And then sort of hope and pray.
Yeah.
And hope.
Wild horses in town.
And something.
Take your time. This is easily and by far the most difficult part.
Right. Is that okay?
Let's see if I can make the jump.
Hopefully. Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, close enough.
Goodness. Every time.
Yeah, I think you're better at sailing than you are at jumping.
Yes. Seems like it.
Oh, bloody good show. I mean, to be honest with you, that was I don't know. I suppose A+ from the worst teacher of sailing in the world. I hope you don't mind if I might have to head on up and get my head down. I'm quite
No, of course not.
quite exhausted after this quite long day. I suppose we could we still got to sort of do the training, of course, the real training.
Oh yes, learning how to fight.
Right. I don't know if you have time on Saturday afternoon. There is a market that comes through, and they have a library where you can take books out. If that would interest you.
I might. Yes, I might be able to do that. I'll have to see.
Don't go ahead and cancel anything. I just thought I'd let you know and inform you. I'm happy to go with you. You know, we could go along to that if you'd like, but you know, if not, it
Yes, I'd like that actually.
takes place just sort of northwest of town here.
Alright. What I'll do is maybe I'll meet you there a little bit later than it starts, whatever time that is.
But yes, that would be great.
Alright.
I mean, I suppose we could just arrange. We can just arrange to meet here in town at some point, rather than trying to.
Oh yes, yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Just send me a telegram or something with what time you might be about, and then we can head on over. They have a good selection of books. I tend to go in there and I take 2 out and then read through them, and then you can arrange with the sort of caretakers, the librarians, to have a library card and number and such.
Yes, that sounds good.
All right. Maybe then we could do some training or something like that as well.
Sure, sounds fun. Right,
Right.
well, stay safe. I'm going to, I guess, get a room over that hotel.
All right. Yes, it was a pleasure. Thank you for the boat ride, and honestly as well, thank you for taking my mind off of things. It was good to sort of let some steam off, I guess, and just have fun for a minute.
Is that a steamboat pun?
I was aiming for it, but I'm exhausted.
Alright. Sleep well.
All right.
And I'll see you on Saturday then.
Okay. Yes. Good night, Miss Lorde.
Stay safe. Oh, and you can just call me Chloe if you like.
All right. Good
Don't
night, Chloe.
mind. Alright, stay safe.
I gotta go to bed. Did she just start running? That's hilarious. Oh, she's nice. Okay. What a horrendous evening, but not, you know what I mean? Like, horrendous, but obviously not horrendous. Fun. Good times, fun times. It's good times, fun times. Alright, well, that's it. I'm not streaming tomorrow at all. Because I am going to be, I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I'm chucking stuff out all night, all day and all night. Well, my friend Liam is coming over and we're gonna sort of, I'm throwing out so much shit from my house. It's unbelievable. Before I have to move in a month. So like, I think streams for the next month are going to be sort of like, there's going to be points where they just go crazy. So no stream on either channel. There is a show on Table Story tomorrow night, which is going to be really interesting and really fun to watch, called The Gacha Adventure, which is like this fucking whole thing that Whack has made that's insane. You're going to freak out when you see it. So check that out on Table Story tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon if you're American. And I'll be back on Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on the main on Saturday, but we'll stream this. We'll go to the Momo Market on Lucien at least. So maybe I'll just do that. I don't know. And then on Sunday I'm going to be starting a new game on the main chan, and we should. And then yeah, that's it. All right. See you later, everyone. Thanks for watching. Peace.